evening from Atlantic. Tom Robbins alongside Mr. Cody Weaver on the camera. This is high school basketball on 95.7 FM and live video stream on westerniowatoday.com, powered by Nishdanet as the Atlantic Trojans face the Kuemper Knights here at home tonight in Atlantic in this Hawkeye 10 conference matchup. Should be a couple of good games. The Kuemper Catholic girls team comes in with a record of 2-3. We'll hear from Coach Dan Vargason coming up here in a little bit. Kuemper's played a tough schedule, and they always have good games when these two meet. Atlantic and the Kuemper boys will follow here this evening. Just a couple of quarters of the JV game, and Kuemper able to come out on top in that contest. It was an exciting matchup, Cody Weaver.
Went back and forth, a little bit. For the most part, Kuemper was able to stay, 3 to 5 points ahead of Atlantic, kind of all the way to the end of that.
It was a good game, and just two quarters that they played here this evening. Our broadcast brought to you by Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll. First Whitney Bank, for the only bank you'll ever need. First Whitney Bank. Body Basic, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics. And the Seed Pro, so by your side to maximize yields from the word go. Your Pioneer Pros, John Becker, Mark Venn, Tiger, Gary Denkla, and Nick Knudsen. Second Street Auto, your transmission pros, and Cass Health. Neighbors, caring for neighbors. Also brought to you by Outfitters Plus Outlet Store, your home for personalized sports apparel in Atlantic, and the Super Bowl. Grab the gang and head to the Super Bowl for Globe Bowling every Friday and a Saturday night. Switta, safe, reliable Switta for all your transportation needs. And Stein Street. This Stein has yield. Contact Darren Petty, your local Stein representative. Hy-Vee, bakery, deli, grocery, meat department, and pharmacy, always there for you, your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Atlantic Ag and Auto, your locally owned full-line CarQuest retail store in Atlantic. Also brought to you by Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, a hometown bank for hometown people. Member FDIC. And Greg Young Automotive Group in Atlantic, they go the extra mile for you. And Olson's BP, a great food, Godfather's Pizza, and quality BP fuel to keep you going company. Olson's BP in Atlantic. Also brought to you by Oak Point Wealth Management. Aaron Friend, Oak Point Wealth Management, located inside Snyder and Associates. Well, the Trojans enter the contest with a 3-game winning streak, Cody Weaver. They've really been on a roll with the win over Glenwood, Clarinda. They beat Nottoway Valley big on Saturday, and the team is playing pretty well right now.
They've really come together as a team here lately, shooting the ball a little bit better and, offensively passing the ball really well. Defensively, they're always tough where they play that press, and look forward to seeing how tonight turns out.
You bet. And we're going to hear from Atlantic head coach Dan Vargason coming up. Our coach's show brought to you by McAtee Tire and Service, your headquarters for all your automotive repairs and Goodyear tires at 100 West 2nd Street in Atlantic. We'll hear from Coach Vargason right after this from McAtee Tire.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Welcome back to the McAtee Tire Coaches Show here, 95.7 FM, our live video stream powered by Nishdanet. We're joined by Atlantic head coach Dan Vargas, and the Trojans coming off big win on a Saturday as they head towards this Hawkeye 10 conference game here against Kuemper. Coach, got things rolling here a little bit now. Some momentum, 3 straight, and now Kuemper tonight. Go back to Saturday, and really a solid performance by your team. Talk about the effort on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought we did a really nice job, especially in the first half of getting the game opened up, getting some steals and turning them into points, and also controlling the rebounding. That was big for us. We knew we had a size advantage, and we did a nice job getting the ball into the paint as well. I think we scored something like 50 points in the paint and forced them to shoot perimeter shots, and then they had some fall. But, the game plan was to try to keep Izzy out of the paint and force them to shoot from the perimeter, and it went well. And Second quarter, we had a great quarter, had 26 points, and a lot of that came off of turnovers and to fast break. So I was very happy the way that we played. From the opening tip, we scored off the opening tip and then never looked back from there.
71-45, the final Atlantic over Nottoway Valley. Well, a quick turnaround now. Kuemper here this evening, and talk about facing the Kuemper Knights, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough team. They got a new coach this year, and they're starting to gel a little bit more with him. Their record's a little bit deceptive. They played Heelan, who's a quality team. They played Harlan, who we know is going to be a team competing for the Hawkeye 10. They played Carroll, who's a good team. Coon Rapids has been successful these last few years. So they haven't really had a night off to really kind of regroup and get things sorted out. So record's going to be tough when those are the teams you're playing. And Elsa Tiefenthaler's a good basketball player. She's been all conference, I know for sure, at least 1 year, if not two. And she's averaging 17 points a game and shooting 42% from the three-point line. And she'll shoot from anywhere. It doesn't really matter if she's open. She'll pull the trigger. But she can also distribute the ball. She's a good point guard. And Carson Overmall, she can shoot as well. She's averaging 8 points a game and shooting 41%. They've got 4 players that are shooting over 30% from the three-point line, and they'll just let it fly. So that's not something that they're hesitant to do. Kaylee Simons also shoots the three ball, and so will Charlotte Hackford. So zero hesitation from any of them to rip the three ball, and they'll also pressure, try to turn you over and get some easy buckets. So that's just something that they're known to do, is play some zone, pressure you, and then try to get a quick shot off. So, our emphasis, again, is going to be points in the paint. We have a little bit of a size advantage, so we want to get the ball inside. But we know that they're going to try to take that away from us, so we're going to have to be able to hit the ball from the perimeter as well.
Clarinda was put a lot of pressure on. You handled that very well. What about Kuemper?
Yeah, it's going to be similar. We're going to have to be able to handle their press. They're going to probably give us some different looks as well and mix things up. So we've just got to be ready for that and be able to adjust to whatever they throw at us. And then also we got to counter and give them some pressure, not let them get set. So if we're able to do that and limit what they're able to do back and force them to take tough shots, that puts the game in our favor a little bit.
Dan, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Have a great game tonight. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tom.
We'll be back with the starters in the First Whitney Bank opening tip-off right here on 95.7 FM and our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com TV and YouTube, powered by Nishnanet. We're back with more right after this.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAdee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAdee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAdee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live stream at WesternIowaToday.com.
Welcome back to Atlantic as we get set for the opening tip-off. That'll be brought to you by the First Whitney Bank here this evening. When you look at these two teams, both capable from shooting beyond the arc. And for Kuemper Catholic, they're shooting 38% from the field and 32%, in fact 33% from the three-point line, 55% from the free throw line. Atlantic, they're shooting a solid 42% from the field, a 27.5% from beyond the arc, and are shooting about 68.2% from the free throw line. They were shooting at about 70% here early on in the season, and they're getting to the free throw line here this season. They're 73 of 107. They've shot 107 free throws. And when you look at Kuemper, it's almost double of what the Knights have shot. They're 33 of 60 from the free throw line. Atlantic and Kuemper, when you look at the size, Kuemper goes 5'2", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", and also 5'9" Atlantic, 5'5", 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", and 5'11" for the Trojans. Justin Yetmar, first-year head coach for Kuemper Catholic. Randy Schneider and Carson Daniels, the assistant coaches for Kuemper. Atlantic head coach Dan Vargason, assisted by Matt Best, Shelby McCready, and Katie Christensen here at Cody Weaver. So looking forward to this one here tonight. Broadcast again brought to you by And the coaches show McAtee Tire and Service, your headquarters for all your automotive repairs, and Goodyear Tires at 100 West 2nd Street in Atlantic. Starting lineups will look like this for Kuemper. They'll start Kaylee Simons, a 5'2 junior at a guard. Elsa Tiefenthaler averaging 17.7 a game. She is the go-to player for the Knights. And Carson Overmall, a 5'8 senior. Charlotte Hackford, a 5'9 junior. And Olivia Schenkelberg is a 5'9 junior for Kuemper Catholic. For Atlantic, McKenna Schrader, a 5'5 junior. Zoe Kirchhoff, a 5'5 junior. Lila Witterstein, a 5'6 junior. And Peyton Harder, a 5'11 senior. And Katrina Williams, a 5'11 junior. Schrader averaging 11.5 a game. Williams, 7.83. And Peyton Harder leads the team, averaging 17.67 a game. And she has pulled down a lot of rebounds for the Trojans here this season. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're back right after these.
First Winnie Bank is the longest-standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Winnie Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BOB.
On KS 95.7.
Welcome back to Atlantic. When you look at Kuemper Catholic, Charlotte Hackford averaging 7 points a game. Olivia Schenkelberg, 1.2 a game. Elsa Tiefenthaler is 17.2 a contest. And Kylie Simons averaging 7.6. Carson Overmall averaging 8.2 a game. Atlantic being introduced right now again. McKenna Schrader. She can hit the three. Schrader on the year when she gets going, and she's shooting about 30% from the three-point line. She's 10 of 33 and shooting 64% from the free throw line. Also, Zoe Kirchhoff, she can get it going as well. She's shooting about 29% from behind the arc and 78% from the free throw line. Peyton Harder from the free throw line, she is 95.2%. She's 20 of 21 on the season. We'll take another timeout. We're back in a minute on 95.7 FM and our live video stream at westerniowatoday.com.
At 2nd Street Auto, it's our mission to get you back on the road fast. And it all starts with free local towing. Want your back at the shop? We talk you through your car repair with a free and fair estimate. We do everything in-house so you know who's working on your car. Our Hercules tires come with free road hazard repair, free rotation for the life of the tires, and a free alignment check. And nobody can beat our transmission rebuild and repair experts. Brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, preventative maintenance, and service work make 2nd Street your first stop.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
And the opening tip-off coming up. It's brought to you by the First Whitney Bank. The only bank you'll ever need, First Whitney Bank.
Business is your business, but there are times when you need someone to come alongside you. You need someone who knows your plans, your goals, your dreams, someone who's on your side and who's there to help you get there. This is Ann from First Whitney Bank. Whether your business is running a business, farming, raising a family, or helping your kids move on to the business of their lives, we're here. It's your business, they're your dreams, and we're here to help you reach them. First Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Atlantic. Tom Robbins alongside Cody Weaver, our live video stream powered by Nishnanet. Peyton Harder will jump it up for the Trojans, and it'll be Schenkelberg jumping it for the Kuemper Knights as we get the three-man crew ready here to go. Atlantic right to left, Kuemper left to right. Here's the tip, and it's controlled by Harder, and she'll tip it back to Kirchhoff. Atlantic has the ball to start the game. Kirchhoff across the timeline, dishes right to Prater. She'll go baseline to Harder. Harder back to Kirchhoff. Skip pass is almost thrown away. Pass throw to Harder. Layup up. God! Harder. It wasn't pretty, Cody Weaver, but they got it.
That was a great pass to Harder, though. A quick pass underneath there. Easy layup there.
Wiederstein with the steal for Atlantic. Kuemper gets it back. Overmole, left side of Simon. She'll launch a three off the heel. Rebound Hackford. She'll put it back up, no good. And Schenkelberg comes up with it for Kuemper. They'll get a reset here for the Knights. Down 2-0 here on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Kuemper works the ball to Hackford. Inside Overmole. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Atlantic will have the ball right to left. Just underway here in Atlantic. Score brought to you by the Seed Pros. Wiederstein into Kirchhoff. Back to Wiederstein. Right side of Schrader. She'll skip it across to Kirchhoff. Clears the half-court line on the dribble. Back out top. Wiederstein. She'll swing it right to Schrader. Off her fingertips. Gets it back. Covered tightly by Simons. Bounce pass right baseline to Wiederstein. Wiederstein double teamed and trapped in the corner. Finally dishes out, and the ball is loose and picked up by Kirchhoff. And she'll head fake drive. Layup left side. It is no good. Harder rebound. Put back is missed. Williams tips to Harder. Atlantic gets a new shot clock, and they'll reset. Harder loops it low to Williams. She'll put it up and good, and a foul called on Kuemper. And Williams will go to the free throw line and shoot the end one, Cody Weaver.
Yeah, that was a good job just on the defensive rebound there by Atlantic. Her able to tip that out to Harder, resetting that clock, and then going up for the shot and drawing the foul and getting the extra.
Williams makes the free throw for Atlantic. Williams 14 of 24 from the line this season. Atlantic jumps out to a 5-0 lead here early on. Kuemper with the basketball. They'll work it to Simons. Baseline Hackford. Hackford guarded by Harder. Throws it away. Steal by Wiederstein. Coast to coast. Layup is up and it is good.
And a good job by Lila there, taking her time, getting her feet set. You know, kind of faking the up there, and easy bucket there for her.
Kuemper clears the half-court line against the press. Overmole. Atlantic up 7-0 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Simons baseline. Hackford trying to drive on Harder, cut off. Now she's trapped, gets it away. Driving Simons and lose the handle out of bounds. Turnover Kuemper. Atlantic has the ball back in that pressure defense by the Trojans, forcing that turnover.
Yeah, they're defensively, Atlantic right now is really quick. They're anticipating the throws and being there in the right spot.
Kuemper slaps on a 1-2-2 press. Harder clears half-court line. Nice crossover shot, good. Wow.
Almost drug her foot there, but good job making sure she didn't. Maintain control. And
Atlantic on a 9-0 run early. Kuemper with a driving baseline layup, no good by Tiefenthaler. Rebound Wiederstein, and she'll get it out to Kirchhoff. Tiefenthaler had not touched the ball until that possession, averaging 17 a game. Baseline Harder back to Kirchhoff. She'll swing it down low, wide open. Wiederstein layup, good. Kirchhoff with the assist. Wiederstein with the bucket. She has 4.
Yeah, I don't know how long this is going to go on before, Kuemper calls a timeout here and kind of resets a little bit.
Here's Simons for 3, short. Rebound tipped out to Tiefenthaler in the paint. She'll kick it outside of Hackford. Wiederstein cuts her off on the baseline drive. Hackford throws it away, and foul called on Lila Wiederstein. Well, we've seen this before. Atlantic shut out Glenwood in the first half, 27-0. I really can't believe that's going to happen here. But this Trojan defense, they always come out and play hard early.
We saw even in the JV game, they were pretty accurate from the three-point shot there, and I think we've only seen one attempt so far here.
They get the ball inside to Schenkelberg, and she's fouled by Williams. So Schenkelberg would get a chance to shoot a pair here. and maybe break the seal of the bucket for the Kuemper Knights. Schinkelberg, a junior, and they say she was not shooting. On the throw-in, steal by Kirchhoff.
That was a great interception there.
Kirchhoff will bring it across the timeline, guarded closely by Tiefenthaler. Almost got a steal, almost got another. Then the ball is thrown away. Simons, Tiefenthaler, and her layup is up in good. Tiefenthaler gets the Knights on the board 11-2 here in this first stanza. 4:40 to go in the first quarter, the Seed Pro scoreboard. Harder, Schrader, right baseline. Skip pass out top. Kirchhoff head fake, drives in the paint. Ball stolen away, picked up by Harder. Shot off the glass, no. Williams, rebound shot, no. Foul called on Hackford. And that'll put Williams on the free throw line for Atlantic. Williams with 3 points. Had the 2 and 1 for Atlantic. Atlantic up 11-2 on the Seed Post scoreboard. And Williams 14 of 24, missed the free throw.
So far Atlantic, possession-wise has been able to get a lot of those loose balls and gather them in. So
second free throw, Williams is good. Williams 2 for 3 at the line. She has 4 points. Atlantic up 12-2 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Tiefenthaler across the half-court line. Baseline Hackford. She'll launch the deep three. No good. Rebound long to Harder. And she'll bring it across the timeline. And Coach Vargason talking about Harder. She has a shot at that 1,000 rebound milestone. It's going to take some effort, but she has been double many, many nights. She had 16 against Glenwood here a week ago. Atlantic in the front court. Kirchhoff across the paint to Peyton Harder. 12 on the shot clock. They'll skip past baseline. Schrader for 2. Good!
Nice shot, kind of off-balance shot there by Schrader.
Atlantic up 14-2 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. 3:40 to play first quarter. A quick first stanza. Skip pass, Hackford, right baseline, covered quickly by Williams. Tiefenthaler directs traffic for the right wing. Guarded by Wiederstein in a man defense. Tiefenthaler baseline, Simon. She'll fire the triple. No good, off the heel. Rebound run down by Wiederstein. Atlantic with the basketball with 3:22 to play first quarter. And a 14-2 advantage. Kirchhoff pushed the pass ahead of Wiederstein. Back to Kirchhoff, left baseline. High post, Harder. Nice steal by Simons. Williams retrieves it. Simons gets it back for the Knights. Launches ahead to Elsa Tiefenthaler. And she has her pocket picked. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Checking in is Peyton McLaren. Lila Wiederstein with just a single foul will sit down. Atlantic does have the basketball. I thought maybe Trojans tipped it out.
That was off Kuemper there.
So McLaren will trigger again that 1-2-2 zone slapped on by the Knights. Inbounds to Schrader. Back to McLaren. Harder. Steal by Schinkelberg. Tiefenthaler layup, no good. Ball tipped out to Simons. Knights reset. Pass Tiefenthaler, right wing for 3. No good. Williams secures the rebound for Atlantic. Gets it out to Kirchhoff with 2:44 to go first quarter. Atlantic up 14-2 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Now go left side is Schrader. Fires a pass out to McLaren. Pulls up, dumps it low. Ball loose. Williams gets it back down to Harder. Look for the reverse layup. She's got to get out of there. Out top to Schrader. Left side Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff on the dribble drive. A runner up, no good. Rebound knocked to Tiefenthaler. Now the ball is loose again. Retrieved by Atlantic. Trojans reset the clock. 2:15 to play first quarter. Atlantic up 14-2. McLaren to Kirchhoff. Back to McLaren, left baseline. Inside to Harder, ball loose, and Simons comes up with it. And the Knights have the basketball. This is Sierra Pudens, I should say, in there with Simons now. Overmole on the drive. Down low, and Pudens could hand on to it, and it went out of bounds. Baseline, Atlanta gets the ball back on the turnover. So Sierra Pudens is in the lineup for the Knights, averaging 3.6 a game. Wiederstein will check back in for Atlantic. Trojans up 14-2. They jumped out on an 11-0 run before the Knights got a bucket. Tiefenthaler the only 2 for Kuemper here early on. Just under 2 to play first quarter. Inbounds to McLaren. Back to Wiederstein. Ahead to Schrader. She'll bring it across the half-court line with a $1:49 to go in the first quarter. Schrader, right baseline, and she loses the handle, and the ball is loose. Picked up by the Knights. Tiefenthaler has it on the bounce across the timeline. Tiefenthaler stops in the paint. Left side pass, and then we got a whistle. And a jump ball is called. Good defense by Atlantic. Addie Anthoff, for the 5'10 sophomore now in the game, was tied up. And a timeout's going to be called by Kuemper. Coach Yetmer calls a timeout. With 1:33 to play here in this first quarter, Atlantic up 14-2 on the Seed Pro scoreboard.
At Outfitters Plus in Atlantic, you'll find all the latest in custom apparel and headwear. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports teams, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where'd you get that?" Don't forget, Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop by today.
Get to the Super Bowl for Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights. Perfect for birthdays, reunions, family and friend get-togethers, and date nights. They even have bumpers and ramps for the little ones. Globe Bowling, all the glow-in-the-dark fun you love. Plus, the friendly competition of bowling makes for a great night. Call Dan to schedule your next party at 243-4656. Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights at the Super Bowl. Highway 71 in Atlantic.
Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
1:33 left to play first quarter. Atlantic a big 14-2 with four players scoring for the Trojans. Wiederstein and Williams with 4. Knights basketball. Tiefenthaler will throw it in underneath the right side of the basket. Here's a throw in by Elsa Tiefenthaler. Looks in and gets it out to Simons high and left. Back left baseline. Tiefenthaler for 3. Rims out. Harder snags the rebound for Atlantic. And the Trojans bring it to the front. McLaren, the sophomore, ahead to Wiederstein. Line at the top of the circle over to Schrader. Schrader back to Wiederstein right baseline. She's 2 for 4 from behind the arc. Into Harder. Layup up no good. Annie over. Too strong. And rebound Pudence for the Kuemper Knights. And she'll give it back to Tiefenthaler. Just over a minute to go. There's a 3 by Overmole. Missed everything. Williams watched it go out of bounds along the baseline. Atlantic will have it back right to left.
Yeah, that was, like you said, a deep ball there, and just, missed it.
So the inbounds coming up for Atlantic in the backcourt against the press. McLaren takes the trigger. Wiederstein pass ahead. Schrader clears the half-court line on the dribble. Lobs in low to Williams, throws it away. Steal nicely by Antoffer for Kuemper out to Pudence high and right. Knights in the front with 47 seconds to go first quarter. Inside Overmole, lefty up and good. Overmole gets the 2 for the Kuemper Knights.
Nice pass there in between Atlantic's defense.
Overmole with the 2-point shot, averaging 8 points a game. Atlantic into Williams across the Wiederstein. Shot up no good. Rebound Knights snagged the ball 14-4. Atlantic with the lead here in this first period. And the ball knocked out by the Trojans. It'll stay in the hands of the Knights. And checking back in is Kirchhoff. And McLaren will step back onto the floor with 26 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Knights with the ball in the front court. Down 14-4 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Inside Overmole, back out top. Tiefenthaler on the drive. She'll swing it around. Williams layup no good. Rebound Harder for Atlantic. I'll tell you, Peyton Harder just owns the boards.
You just talked about that 1,000 rebounds, and she's working on it tonight.
Pass right baseline. Wiederstein for 3, no good. Rebound to Schrader, and that'll be it for the first quarter. Atlantic jumped out to an 11-0 run, and they settle out with a 14-4 lead after 1. Back in a minute.
Gas prices got you down? Need a ride to work or the grocery store? There's public transportation for everyone in Southwest Iowa. SWITA offers taxi service in Atlantic, Glenwood, Harlan, Missouri Valley, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. $2.50 each way or $2 for seniors 60 years and older. Just call 1-800-842-8065 or visit swita.com to schedule your ride.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Keeping you there.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
Trojans come out the second quarter with a 14-4 lead in the basketball. Kuemper will be out with Pudens, Hackford, Overmole. Tiefenthaler's out there as well as Antoffer. Atlantic with their starters, Wiederstein, Kirchhoff, Schrader, Williams, and Peyton Harder. Skip pass left to Schrader. She'll launch a triple. It is no good. Rebound Tiefenthaler for Kuemper. And the Knights to the front court. And the throw down the floor to Hackford. Ball swapped away. And it's going to be a foul called on Lila Wiederstein, her second. And that's going to be the third team foul on Atlantic. 7:43 to go here in this first half. Trojans up 14-4, and Tiefenthaler will step to the free throw line, a 73.9% free throw shooter. She's 17 of 23 on the season. And she'll have a pair coming. First one spun up, and it is in. Also, Tiefenthaler averaging 17.2 points a game, has three. All three of the 5 points for Kuemper. Second free throw is money for Tiefenthaler. And the Kuemper Knights cut the lead to 14-6 on our Seed Pro scoreboard. Atlantic against the press. Kirchhoff in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Schrader still. Now across the timeline. Wide open. Williams low. Layup no good. Rebound Williams for Atlantic. And they'll go left baseline to Wiederstein, playing with a couple of fouls. High and right to Kirchhoff. Early second quarter. Into Williams high post. Baseline Wiederstein down to Harder. In traffic. Lays it up and good.
That was quite the pass there. Bounce pass, but it was a quick bounce.
Nice pass by Lila Wiederstein. Atlantic up 16-4 in the Seed Pro scoreboard. 7:10 to play first half.
Yeah, travel right there. Be Atlantic ball again.
The turnover by the Knights and Lila Wiederstein to throw it in. Atlantic 4-2 on the year. They've won 3 straight. Kuemper 2-5. Atlantic had their game postponed last Friday against Queston. Wiederstein high and left. Bounce pass to Kirchhoff left baseline. Way out top to Schrader. She can hit that triple. Baseline Wiederstein back to Schrader. Lobs it Harder. She'll pivot. Double team. Gets it out to Schrader. Wide open. Fires a three. God!
Yeah, she had plenty of time to get her feet set there. Good job by Harder kicking that back out. She was struggling a little bit on the inside there. Kicked it out and deep shot.
19-4 Atlantic. A big lead here in this second quarter. 6:35 to play. First half, Kuemper in the front court. They'll work the ball out top. Pudens left wing. Skip pass. Hackford on the right wing. Back out top. Overmole handles it against Schrader. Ball slapped away by Kirchhoff. Run down by Hackford. High post. Overmole back out top. Tiefenthaler. She'll launch a Caitlin three. Good! A Caitlin Clark three from Tiefenthaler.
That was a deep shot. Probably about 10 feet beyond the arc.
And boy, did the Knights need that. 19-7. Atlantic with the lead. Trojans in the front court. Throw it away. Last touch by Overmole. Good defense by Kuemper. Boy, they got down the floor in a hurry. And able to avoid the layup by Harder. And checking back in is Schenkelberg. Also in for the first time is Morgan Mashing, a 5'4 sophomore. Kick out top, Schrader, baseline, Kirchhoff on the bounce, throws it away. Picked up by Mashing. She'll leave it off to Tiefenthaler. 5:50 to go first half. Atlantic up 19-9 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Simons, Tiefenthaler, high post, Overmole. Pulls up, 10-foot J. No good. Rebound comes off the Wiederstein. A great look for Overmole. Just couldn't get it to go. Atlantic in the front. Wiederstein high and left for the Trojans. Goes baseline to Kirchhoff. Swings it out top to Schrader. Down inside to Williams off her fingertips. Last touch by the Trojans. Turnover Atlantic. And Kuemper back the other way, and Coach Farguson is going to call a timeout. 5:26 to go. 19-9 Atlantic with the lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Back in 30.
Happy holidays from your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Our team is ready to make your holiday gatherings a breeze. Need a fruit or veggie tray? Dave Johnson in Produce has just what you need for a perfect occasion. And for stunning floral arrangements or holiday gift baskets, stop by to see David Clausen and our talented floral team. Whether you're planning a feast or looking for festive finishing touches, we're here to help. Celebrate with ease this season. And as always, thank you for shopping your Atlantic Hy-Vee.
Back to Atlantic. Tom Robbins alongside Cody Weaver as the Trojans with 5:26 to go here in this first half.
Yeah, Kuemper inbound the ball here and tried to work it up the court, got her across the half-court line here, coming towards the hoop. Left-handed layup there, missed, and off of Atlantic here, out of bounds. Kuemper will inbound it here. Nice steal there by Harder. Coming down court here, kind of lost the ball, looking to pass it off. Pass it off to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff works it off the right side there to Schrader. Now to Wiederstein. Wiederstein out to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff to Peyton Harder on the outside of the arc. Nice tip pass there to Williams. Williams able to put it in there. Not an intended pass, almost a pick there by Kuemper, but Kuemper works their way back down court now across half court. Good defense by Atlantic. Three-point shot there, deep three-point shot there. Again, good for Kuemper. Back to Atlantic ball here. Working to bring it down court all the way to Harder. Williams to Harder. Tipped out of bounds by Kuemper. Atlantic will inbounds the ball. Kirchhoff will inbound it for Atlantic. Got McLaren coming in for Wiederstein. Kirchhoff inbounds it to Schrader. Schrader to McLaren. McLaren to Schrader. Peyton Harder to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff dribble drive. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Williams, puts it in for two. Kuemper hustling back down court here. Good job by Atlantic, getting back down there in a good defensive position. Nice pass off there, left-handed layup by Kuemper. Be a timeout here by Kuemper. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back right after this ad.
Happy holidays. Yes, it is that time of the year again. You're busy shopping for your loved ones, going to holiday parties, or trying to avoid your in-laws, and you don't know what you're going to eat today. Well, to keep your stomach full and to take on your busy day, make sure to stop into Olson's BP in Atlantic and grab a pizza from Godfather's Pizza. This December, buy any large pizza and get a free 2-liter of soda. Limit of 3. Don't allow food to be another strain on your holiday season. Godfather's Pizza is here for you. Godfather's Pizza and Olson's BP in Atlantic, the Keep You Going store.
Welcome back here to Atlantic High School. Peyton McLaren will inbound it here for Atlantic. Throws to Kirchhoff. Back to McLaren. Tipped out by Kuemper. Be Atlantic's ball. No, excuse me, off of Atlantic. It'll be Kuemper will take the ball on their side of the court. Kuemper working to inbound it. Great pick there by Schrader. Deep ball by Kuemper. Put it up. Nice rebound by McLaren. McLaren works down court to Schrader. Going to be Atlantic's ball. McLaren will inbound the ball here again. To Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff's going to bring it across half court. Pass to Schrader. To Harder. Harder clear across court to Kirchhoff. Back to Schrader for a 3-ball. Nice shot by Schrader. Kuemper brings it back down across court. Good defense here by Atlantic. Nice pass by Kuemper. Ball tipped by Williams there. Kirchhoff brings it back. Passes to McLaren. McLaren to Williams. Williams puts it up. Nice 2-point bucket here. 28-14 here with 2:37 to go in the second quarter. Kuemper back across half court here. Deep ball there by Kuemper for three. Kirchhoff to McLaren. McLaren brings it across half court. Takes it almost all the way to the hoop. Pass to Williams. In for the 2-point bucket. Kuemper trying to get inside here a little bit. And Atlantic doing a good job staying right in the paint there. Avoiding any buckets. Tipped by Kuemper there. 15 to go here on the shot clock. Kuemper passing around on the outside of the arc here. Another deep ball by Kuemper. Missed. Kirchhoff with the rebound and going to bring it down the court here. Across half court. Pass to Schrader. Schrader back to Kirchhoff to McLaren.
And welcome back here as we get back on the air after technical difficulties. We apologize. Atlantic up 13-7 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. 13-17. It's now 32-17, Cody.
Yeah, great job by Williams there. Put a shot up, was able to get the rebound, went back up for it, got fouled, and she's going to try to make this a 3-point bucket here.
1:16 to go, 32-17. Atlantic with the lead here over Kuemper.
And she makes it a three-point play there for Atlantic.
33-17 to the score. Atlantic with the lead. Kuemper in the front court, and they work the ball back out top. Tiefenthaler. Overmole back out top to Tiefenthaler. Trojans playing that 1-2-2 zone defense. Driving Overmole, layup up. Good! Overmole gets the bucket for the Kuemper Knights.
McLaren back to Schrader. McLaren bringing it up here now. Back to Kirchhoff, to Schrader, to Peyton Harder for three. A little bit on the deep side there. Kuemper bringing it back down across half court here. Pass to Kuemper there. Kuemper goes up. Real nice left-handed layup there by Kuemper. Atlantic to inbound the ball here. McLaren to Schrader. Back to McLaren. To Williams. To Kirchhoff. Clear to the corner for Schrader, and a great three-point ball there by Schrader. Kuemper to come back down court here just as time expires. Deep shot there. We're going to go to half here, 36-21. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We've been dedicated to our communities for over 35 years. From real estate and ag loans to personal and commercial banking, we offer a full range of financial services tailored to meet your needs. We believe in giving back and being involved in the communities we serve. Stop in to one of our 12 convenient locations or visit us at rollinghillsbank.com.
Get ready for a fresh start at Greg Young Atlantic. Our Greg Young Fresh Start program helps you hit the road with confidence, overcome credit challenges with personalized financing, and a wide selection of great vehicles. Visit us today to find your brand new Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram, or check out our huge pre-owned selection at GregYoungAtlantic.com and GregYoungCDJRAtlantic.com. And to apply. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Here at Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back here to Atlantic. We're at halftime where Atlantic leads 36-21. They got about 9 minutes left here of halftime. We'll come back. We're going to take a 2-minute break here, bring you some more commercials, and hopefully Tom can get you some results of what the players' scores are so far.
Oak Point Wealth Management is making important changes to better serve you. Wealth Manager Aaron Friend is proud to announce that Oak Point Wealth has partnered with LPL Financial, providing comprehensive tools and resources to support your financial goals. Aaron remains committed to serving Southwest Iowa with personalized service, backed by LPL's dynamic technology and investment platform.
I'm excited to embrace independence and keep my focus on what matters most, my clients' best interests.
Visit www.oakpointwealth.com, 712-207-3521 to learn more about how Oak Point Wealth Management can help you pursue your financial goals.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAdee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAdee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAdee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Just when you think he's Mr. Perfect, he wakes up and proves me wrong. You can't charge a junk battery. Look here, mister. Replace it. I called Atlantic Egg and Auto, gave them make and model, and they have a new battery waiting at the counter. Go. Go now. Here's a Mr. Pibb and peanut M&Ms to tide you over so you don't have to make any stops. Atlantic and Audubon Egg and Auto, your only locally owned CarQuest retail stores. Your go-to for batteries, parts, and sometimes fixing relationship and his hunger problems.
At Seed Pros, our mission is to be your business partner every day of every season.
Pioneer Hybrid International was founded in Iowa back in 1926 and is still American today. Not many other seed providers can make that claim.
We partner with you to continually push the limits by combining elite seed genetics, local infield knowledge, along with customer service second to none.
We are with you from the word go. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinkla, Nick Knutson, or John Becker to partner with a team that puts your business needs first.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
First Winnie Bank is the longest standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Winnie Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
At 2nd Street Auto, it's our mission to get you back on the road fast. And it all starts with free local towing. Once you're back at the shop, we talk you through your car repair with a free and fair estimate. We do everything in-house so you know who's working on your car. Our Hercules tires come with free road hazard repair, free rotation for the life of the tires, and a free alignment check. And nobody can beat our transmission rebuild and repair experts. Brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, preventative maintenance, and service work make 2nd Street your first stop.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Pass Health. Neighbors caring for neighbors.
At Outfitters Plus in Atlantic, you'll find all the latest in custom apparel and headwear. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports teams, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where'd you get that?" Don't forget, Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop by today.
Get to the Super Bowl for Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights. Perfect for birthdays, reunions, family and friend get-togethers, and date nights. They even have bumpers and ramps for the little ones. Globe Bowling, all the glow-in-the-dark fun you love. Plus, the friendly competition of bowling makes for a great night. Call Dan to schedule your next party at 243-4656. Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights at the Super Bowl. Highway 71 in Atlantic.
Gas prices got you down? Need a ride to work or the grocery store? There's public transportation for everyone in Southwest Iowa. SWITA offers taxi service in Atlantic, Glenwood, Harlan, Missouri Valley, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. $2.50 each way or $2 for seniors 60 years and older. Just call 1-800-842-8065 or visit swita.com to schedule your ride.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
And welcome back to Atlantic, 36-21. The Trojans with the lead here. And for Atlantic, leading the scoring for the Trojans is Williams. She has 15 points here in the first half. Williams 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And she ended up with 15 points in that first half of play. Also with points for Atlantic is
Schrader had some 3 balls there, as well as some nice buckets there. She's got 11 at half here.
So Schrader has 11 points for the Trojans, leading at 36-21 here at the halftime break. And we'll go to the third quarter, Cody, and really Atlantic's defense has been solid in the first half.
Yeah, Kuemper's having a tough time getting in the paint to get anything. There's been a couple left-handed layups there by Kuemper, but for the most part, it's been outside shots. And on the other end, Atlantic offensively has been able to get in the paint, and also some deep balls by Atlantic. So Atlantic right now working inside and outside, and defensively been really solid, especially on the passes, careful on their passes, and they've picked off quite a few of Kuemper's passes.
36-21, the score here at halftime. Atlantic with a 15-point lead. Hey, they jumped out to an 11-0 run early. They led 14-4 after 1 quarter of play. 36-21 here at halftime right now. And so Atlantic will come out, and Kuemper will come out as well with their starters. Tiefenthal, Overmole is out there, as well as Schenkelberg back in the game, as well as Hackford. Atlantic with their starters, Wiederstein and Schrader. Also Harder is out there with Williams and Kirchhoff, and a throw-in coming in. Tiefenthal with the ball, top of the circle for the Kuemper Knights. Atlantic in that 1-2-2 zone. Nice skip pass and a steal by Wiederstein. Wiederstein all the way under, and she traveled with it, came to a quick stop.
She had the right idea, just maybe one extra step there.
So the Knights get the ball back, down 36-21. Atlantic with that 1-2-2 press. Overmole. Left side is Simons, back out to Tiefenthaler. She'll loop it into Overmole, pulls up, runner from 10, no good. Rebound, tipped out to Wiederstein for Atlantic. Trojans had a big run early, and Kuemper finally got on the board. 11-2. Wide open Harder. She'll lay it in. 38-21. Peyton Harder with a bucket for Atlantic. Peyton Harder with 8 points so far in the ball game. Wiederstein with the rebound after that missed shot by Kuemper. Trojan defense has just been solid. That 1-2-2 has been their hallmark so far this season. They'll go low. Schrader. Kirchhoff layup. Good. Atlantic up 40-21.
Good pass by, Schrader there. Saw Kirchhoff coming in.
That's her first 2 of the game, but she's had a bushel basket of assists. Kuemper in the front. Tiefenthaler out top to Simons. She'll launch the 3. Good. Simons with the triple for Kuemper. And timeout called by Coach Yetmer of the Kuemper Catholic Knights. Atlantic 40, Kuemper 24, 6:33 to play third quarter. Back in a minute on live stream, WesternIowaToday.com.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
Inbounds the Trojans after 30-second timeout by Kuemper. Wiederstein and Kirchhoff. Full court press by the Knights. Schrader. Harder down low. Layup is no good. Rebound Schenkelberg for Kuemper. And a jump ball is called. It'll be arrow favors Atlantic, and they'll trigger from the right side of the bucket. Kirchhoff will throw it in. Kirchhoff with 2 points here in the ball game. Out to Wiederstein, wide open. Here's a triple, no good. And the rebound tipped out by Williams. It'll be Kuemper's basketball. 6:20 in the clock here in the third quarter, 40-24 in favor of the Trojans. Score brought to you by the Seed Pros. Simons pass ahead. Hackford and Overmole. Layup is on the way and no good. Rebound tipped out. Simons. Wiederstein has it. Wiederstein coast to coast. Layup no good. Rebound Overmole for Kuemper. Here come the Knights with Elsa Tiefenthaler with the basketball with just 2 points. Tiefenthaler averaging 17 coming in. Or check that. She has 11 points. Look at the wrong side there, Cody. 5:53 to go, and Tiefenthaler will shoot a pair here for Kuemper. So 11 for Elsa Tiefenthaler. Free throw is on the way and good. 12 for the 5'7" junior. And Schenkelberg comes out, and Antoffer will come in for the Knights. Second free throw is no good. Harder rebound for Atlantic. And she'll get it out to Schrader. Schrader pass, throws it away. Turnover Atlantic. Kuemper gets the ball back. The Knights 2 and 3 coming in. Atlantic 4 and 2. Putins, who saw a lot of action in the first half, will check in for Kuemper with 5:44 to go third quarter. Simons will throw it in for the Knights. Overmall with it, back to Simon. Baseline drive cut off by Harder. Gets it in though to Antoffer. Layup no good. Rebound comes off to Williams, and she just gets it away to Kirchhoff.
That was a nice pass there.
Well, you got to keep that ball in the air. Wiederstein just about time right out, and Coach Vargas calls a timeout. We'll take it with her. We're back in 30 at 95. We're on our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com.
Get to the Super Bowl for Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights. Perfect for birthdays, reunions, family and friend get-togethers, and date nights. They even have bumpers and ramps for the little ones. Globe Bowling, all the glow-in-the-dark fun you love. Plus, the friendly competition of bowling makes for a great night. Call Dan to schedule your next party at 243-4656. Globe Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights at the Super Bowl, Highway 71 in Atlantic.
Welcome back to Atlantic. 5:28 to go, third quarter. And the Trojans with the big lead here. Wiederstein will throw it in for Atlantic. Bounce pass into Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff against the pressure. Gets it across to Schrader. Schrader high and left on the dribble. Back out top to Kirchhoff. Almost stolen away by Pudens. Over to Wiederstein. Baseline Harder. Down low. Schrader in the low block. Gets it across the paint. Poked out of bounds by Pudens. Sarah Pudens knocked it away. It'll be Atlantic's ball right side of the bucket.
Yeah, 4 seconds left on the shot clock, so they're going to have to do something quick.
Schrader to throw it in. Williams out. Here's Kirchhoff. Back to Schrader. Fires a triple. No good just before the clock. And Pudens snags the board for Kuemper with under 5 to go, third quarter. Pudens to the front court. Off to Tiefenthaler, top of the circle. Tiefenthaler over to Simons for 3. She missed. Harder, another rebound for Atlantic. Boy, she's had a good game on the boards again. Kirchhoff, top of the circle. 4:40 to go, third is Schrader. Schrader baseline to Peyton Harder. Harder back out top. Kirchhoff into Williams. Kirchhoff, top of the circle. Bounce pass, Wiederstein, baseline Harder. Harder skip pass, Kirchhoff, dribble drive, and layup is no good. And a player control foul called on Kirchhoff. Good job by Elsa Tiefenthaler to hold her ground. She had her feet in cement there for Kuemper, Cody.
I'm not sure Coach Varg agrees with that or not, or the Atlantic fans, but she obviously had her feet set, and Kirchhoff drove into it.
Simons, Pudens in the front court for Kuemper. Pudens back out top to Simons. 4:14 to go here in this first quarter. 40-25 Atlantic. Tiefenthaler drive, and she's fouled by Williams. And that'll be foul number 3 in Atlantic here in this third quarter. So Tiefenthaler will step to the free throw line and shoot for the Knights.
That'll be Williams' third.
And the free throw by Tiefenthaler is good. 13 for Tiefenthaler. 40-26 Atlantic, a 14-point lead. And we've got a whistle, and Peyton McLaren will come in for, I believe, Wiederstein. Yep, that's going to be the case. Second free throw for Tiefenthaler coming up. She has 13 points here in the ball game. 2 for 2 from the line here in the second half. Free throw on the way and good.
Just a really nice touch, and with that free throw line there.
14 for Tiefenthaler, averaging 17 a game. Atlantic against the pressure. Kirchhoff has the ball swapped away by Pudens out of bounds. Atlantic's ball with 4:01 to go in this first quarter. So McLaren will toss it in for the near sideline for the Trojans. Into Kirchhoff. Ahead of McLaren. Baseline Kirchhoff. Skip pass. Schrader looked at the tray. Williams in the paint. Can't get it to go. Harder rebound. Put back is good. And a foul called on Kuemper.
Hart is just so strong underneath there, that she can't basically be denied when she's underneath there.
Harder with the 10 points here in the ball game, and she'll have a pair of free throws coming up. Free throw is good. Harder now with 11 points for the Trojans. 8 in the first half. 1 for 1 for the line. Kuemper breaks the pressure. 43-27 Atlantic, 3:40 to go. Third quarter. Out top. Right side to Simons. Simons kick out top to Tiefenthaler. Pudens. Over Mole. And throws it away. 3:25 to go. And that's touched by...
Yeah, I don't know if they're thinking that Harder touched that, but it looked like Harder maybe hit her arm and knocked it out. But
Williams comes out. The throw in by Elsa Tiefenthaler. Looks for a cutter. Gets it into Overmole. Back to Tiefenthaler. She's open. Free ball. No good. And it rolls out of bounds. Atlantic's ball. Schenkelberg made an effort to get it. So the Trojans will throw it in for the far sideline. And back in the ball game for Kuemper is Morgan Mashing. Played some of the first half. Inbounds pass against the pressure. Gets it into Kirchhoff. Double team. Gets it out to Parter. Peyton Harder with it. Harder ahead. Kirchhoff baseline. Inside to Wiederstein, knocked out of bounds by the Trojans, and it'll be Kuemper's ball back the other way with 3:09 to go here in this third quarter.
Yeah, Kuemper getting good pressure on here in the second half. Still not a lot open in the paint for Kuemper. Atlantic doing a good job controlling that area there.
Driving Hackford layup. Good. Hackford got the board for the Knights. Hackford with 2. He has 4 points here in the ball game. Atlantic in the front court. Kirchhoff with the 3. Good. Kirchhoff hits the deep 3 for the Trojans. 46-29 Atlantic. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Front court, Tiefenthaler, baseline Simons on the drive. Down low to Putin's layup, no good. And the rebound, Simons in traffic, gets it out to Tiefenthaler. Hackford on the move, a drive, scoop shot, no good. And a whistle, foul called, I believe, on the Trojans.
That's going to be on Wiederstein, or, yeah.
Lila with the foul. Free throw coming up for Hackford. First one's on the way and good. Hackford now with 5 points, 1 for 1 from the line with 2:20 to go. Third quarter, second free throw in and out, no good. Harder snags the rebound for the Trojans. Again, that pressure put on by the Knights. They'll get the ball left side. Kirchhoff for 3, couldn't get it to go, and Simons gets the board for Atlantic.
Yeah, throws the ball away there. Be Atlantic's ball on turnover.
Atlantic will throw it in out to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff across Schrader. The Harder wasn't looking for it. Out of bounds. Turnover Atlantic.
Kuemper to inbounds it here. Brings it cross court, and that's probably going to be a foul on Kirchhoff there. Yeah, foul on McLaren. That'll be her first.
Tiefenthaler back to the free throw line for Kuemper with just under 2 to go here in this third quarter. 46-30 Atlantic with a 16-point lead. Tiefenthaler's free throw is good.
Shoot the second one here.
Free throw is good. $1:54 to go here in this third quarter, 46-32. They'll get the ball to the Wiederstein for Atlantic. Atlantic up by 14. Wiederstein across the timeline and almost threw it away. Last touch by Schinkelberg.
Yeah, intended for Harder there and kind of almost tipped or picked off almost, knocked out of bounds. Harder with the 3 ball here. Nice deep shot by Harder.
Harder with the 3-point shot.
Yes.
For Atlantic. And Harder with 14 points here in the ball game.
And Kuemper throws the ball away, so it'll be Atlantic's on turnover here. McLaren to inbounds it. McLaren to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff works her way down the court here. To Wiederstein. Back over to Schrader, to McLaren. McLaren drives in, tries to pass it out. Ball tipped. All the way down court there. Nice pass by Kuemper for the bucket.
Tiefenthaler with the 2 with 1:15 to go.
Kirchhoff to Harder here.
1:06 to go third quarter. 49-34 Atlantic with the lead. They'll go baseline. Wide open. Schrader for a moment. Fouled by Simon.
Yeah, she's going to get 2 shots here, so Schrader comes to the line. First attempt here from the line. And it's in. 50-34 here. 59 seconds to go, third quarter. Schrader will take her second shot. Wiederstein comes out, Lamp comes in. Second free throw attempt, good there by Schrader. 51-34. Kuemper brings it down the court, crosses the half court line, ahead. Real deep three ball there, in and out, rebound by Kuemper. Out to the arc. And a bank three shot there for Kuemper. 37-51. Kirchhoff brings it down to Schrader. Schrader brings her across half court, back to Kirchhoff. Down to 19 to go here. Ahead to Harder up, and for the bucket. Kuemper brings it down, 10 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Kuemper gets it across. Tipped by Kirchhoff. Dribble drive there, and shot missed by Kuemper. Will end the third quarter here, 53-37. Atlantic with the lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Happy holidays from your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Our team is ready to make your holiday gatherings a breeze. Need a fruit or veggie tray? Dave Johnson and Produce has just what you need for a perfect occasion. And for stunning floral arrangements or holiday gift baskets, stop by to see David Clausen and our talented floral team. Whether you're planning a feast or looking for festive finishing touches, we're here to help. Celebrate with ease this season. And as always, thank you for shopping your Atlantic Hy-Vee.
Welcome back to Atlantic here. Start this fourth quarter. Atlantic up 53-37 over Kuemper. Kuemper will inbound the ball here. Again, Atlantic doing a good job keeping Kuemper out of the paint. Steal by Williams. Williams back to Harder. Harder to Kirchhoff. They got to get it across here to Wiederstein. Wiederstein across court there, back to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff works away forward. Harder from the corner.
Out top to Kirchhoff, down inside Wiederstein. Out to Kirchhoff. Free ball by Schrader. It is no good, and the rebound comes off to Wiederstein. Layup good.
Really had to fight for that one. Kuemper coming back down court across the half-court line here.
So Kuemper with the basketball. Tiefenthaler into Overmole. Overmole back, left side is Simon. 55-37 Atlantic with the lead of the Seed Road scoreboard. And the layup up no good, and
deep ball there by Kuemper. Miss, rebound by Harder. Harder to Kirchhoff. Wiederstein coming back here. Oh, taken by Kuemper there. Takes it in for the bucket. Right-handed layup there. Be a timeout here by Kuemper. It's going to be a full time. We're going to go ahead and go to commercial. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Happy holidays. Yes, it is that time of the year again. You're busy shopping for your loved ones, going to holiday parties, or trying to avoid your in-laws, and you don't know what you're going to eat today. Well, to keep your stomach full and to take on your busy day, make sure to stop into Olson's BP in Atlantic and grab a pizza from Godfather's Pizza. This December, buy any large pizza and get a free 2-liter of soda. Limit of 3. Don't allow food to be another strain on your holiday season. Godfather's Pizza is here for you. Godfather's Pizza and Olson's BP in Atlantic, the Keep You Going store.
And welcome back to Atlantic and Tom Robbins alongside Cody Weaver. 6:28 to go here in this fourth quarter. 55-39. Atlantic with the lead here over Kuemper. Trojans have the basketball. Wiederstein will throw it in for the Trojans. Atlantic jumped out early, 11-0 run, and they really haven't looked back. Kuemper finally found the basket. Here's the inbounds to Harder. Harder back ahead. Kirchhoff. Trojans had some numbers for a moment, but Kuemper gets back quickly. Wiederstein, top of the circle over to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff, baseline Schrader. Down low to Harder, right through her fingertips and out of bounds. Kuemper gets the ball back. Overmall will throw it in. Hackford comes in. Simons is in. Mashing goes out for Kuemper and Pudence for the Knights. And Simons brings it across the timeline for Kuemper. Kuemper, a skip pass over to Hackford, guarded by Harder. Cuts her off nicely on the baseline. And a steal by Wiederstein. Wiederstein will kick it out near side to Kirchhoff, and she'll bring it across the half-court line for Atlantic. Leaves it off for Wiederstein high and left. 55-39 to the Save Pro scoreboard. Harder, Wiederstein, Kirchhoff top of the circle, right side to Schrader. Harder, down low, Wiederstein. Duck under, layup, good!
Nice move by Wiederstein there. Shorter player there, ducked underneath, and a layup.
Wiederstein with 8 points here in the ball game. Out top to Simons. Tiefenthaler, she'll launch the three off the glass, and good. Tiefenthaler with a bank three. 5:24 to go here in this basketball game. Atlantic up big, 57-42. Harder with it. Lobs it over to Williams. Layup is no good. A good look by Harder. And the layup missed. Here comes the Kuemper Knights. Pass ahead. Simons, Tiefenthaler, top of the circle, back to Simons, high and right. She'll fire the triple, no good. A good look by Simons. Rebound Kirchhoff for Atlantic, under 5 to play. Kirchhoff pass ahead, and steal by Overmall. Well, the Trojans have had their share of turnovers here in the game. Still a big lead, 57-42. And the steal by Schrader for Atlantic, and she'll slow it up. Schrader back out top to Kirchhoff. Bounce pass, Harder, baseline. Kirchhoff. And the steal by Simons. What is Simons? She's pesky inside that defense. Layup good by Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler getting her points here tonight, averaging 17, and she has 20 for the ball game so far. Atlantic in the front court. Kirchhoff over to Schrader. Schrader holds baseline to Harder. Back to Schrader, tipped out of bounds by Elsa Tiefenthaler. Poods will check in for Kuemper, and a full timeout called by Atlantic head coach Dan Vargason. We'll take it with him. We're back right after this on our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com.
At Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We've been dedicated to our communities for over 35 years. From real estate and ag loans to personal and commercial banking, we offer a full range of financial services tailored to meet your needs. We believe in giving back and being involved in the communities we serve. Stop into one of our 12 convenient locations or visit us at Rolling Hills Bank.
Get ready for a fresh start at Greg Young Atlantic. Our Greg Young Fresh Start program helps you hit the road with confidence, overcome credit challenges with personalized financing, and a wide selection of great vehicles. Visit us today to find your brand new Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram, or check out our huge pre-owned selection at GregYoungAtlantic.com and GregYoungCDJRAtlantic.com. And to apply. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Here at Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back. 4:05 to play. 57-44 in favor of the Trojans. A big lead here. Atlantic will have the basketball out of bounds after the full timeout.
Schrader to Harder, back out to Kirchhoff. To Schrader.
Schrader over to Kirchhoff, a driving layup up and good. Kirchhoff with the pair for Atlantic. 3:45 to go, and Kirchhoff picks up her 4th point of the game.
3 ball by Kuemper there, short.
Rebound comes off to Wiederstein for Atlantic. Trojans have in the backcourt. Kirchhoff ahead to Schrader, and a steal by Tiefenthaler. Gets it ahead over Mole and knocked it out of bounds. Nice job by Kirchhoff to get back.
Yeah, she kind of used her foot there to kind of intercept that pass a little bit, which is the right thing there because it would probably have been an easy bucket for Kuemper.
3:21 left to go here in this basketball game. 59-44. Trojans up by 15. Never trailed in the game. Inbounds pass out top to Simons, baseline. Tiefenthaler for 3, no good. And the rebound angles out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Atlantic will have the basketball.
Good job, I think, there by McLaren, kind of keeping Tiefenthaler from going after that ball.
So it's going to be Atlantic throwing it in. It'll be Trojans throwing with Wiederstein to throw it in. And she gets it out to Schrader. Back to Kirchhoff, 3:13 to play, over to Schrader. Nice job of breaking the press by the Trojans. McLaren gets it away, and almost a steal. Nice job by Mashi to come over and almost got the steal for the Kuemper Knights. So the Trojans will throw it in. .305 to play, 59-44, Atlantic with a big lead. Boys game coming up next here on 95.7 FM and our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com. Pass right side to Harder. She'll skip past baseline Schrader. She'll fire the 3. God! Schrader with the triple for Atlantic.
Yeah, I think that's 3 for her tonight.
It is.
Good night for her.
15 for Schrader here in the ball game. 2:47 to play, 62-44. Atlantic. Here comes Hatford in for mashing. Pudens comes out and Simons comes back in for the Knights.
Last foul there on Wiederstein. That's 4 for her. 2:47 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Inbounds out to Simons, top of the circle. She'll fire the 3, short. Rebound Harder for Atlantic, 2:42 to play. They'll get out to Kirchhoff and she'll bring it across the half-court line to McLaren. Kirchhoff top of the circle for Atlantic, back to McLaren, the sophomore. Baseline Harder. Harder back out top, McLaren. On the bounce, baseline Harder, dribble drive down low, kicks it out top to Schrader. She'll fire the triple, money! Oh man, Schrader with 4 threes. Atlantic up 55-44. Schrader with 18 points here in the ball game. And the Trojans force another turnover. They'll throw it in near side with 2:12 to go. Score brought to you by the Seed Pros. They're by your side to maximize yields from the word go. Contact John Becker, Mark Ventiger, Gary Dinkla, and Nick Knudsen. All your Pioneer seed needs. Harder right baseline. Skip pass out to Kirchhoff, baseline Schrader. She'll launch the 3, no good. Harder tips the rebound, and it goes out. Last touch by...
I think they're trying to decide who it was off.
Well, I wasn't sure. 2 people had the ball.
Of course, Coach Vargas knew it was off of Kuemper. And Kuemper will inbound it here with a minute 56 left.
They'll bounce it to Tiefenthaler. And she'll bring it slowly across the timeline ahead of Simons baseline. Simons, baseline triple and no good. Rebounds Kirkhoff for Atlantic, and a whistle. We got a foul called on Kuemper. That'll be their first here in the final stanza. Atlantic about to win their fourth straight game, Cody. Just pressure defense has been the big key. They've had their share of turnovers, as has Kuemper. So Wiederstein, evidently her and the referee had a little joke over there. She's
pretty smiley. She's a pretty happy girl, though.
And we got travel called on Atlantic. Schrader took the pass and just shuffled her feet a little bit. Kuemper gets the ball back. Boys game coming up next. Hackford will check in, and Bashan goes out for Kuemper. 1:41 to go. The throw into Elsa Tiefenthaler with 20 points here in the ball game. Baseline Hackford. Out top. Overmall, a 2-point J. No good. Kick out Wiederstein. Rebound Harder again. Boy, she's got a bunch of rebounds tonight. 1:26 to play. 55-44, 65-44 Atlantic. Skip pass near side, Schrader. Baseline Harder. Harder holds the ball over her head, back to Schrader. Schrader over Wiederstein's head. Steal by Simons. Kuemper on the move with just over a minute to go. And the ball tipped away, picked up by Kirkhoff.
Yeah, Lila kind of picked the pocket there, tipped it forward to Kirkhoff.
She's just everywhere, seems like, on the defensive end.
Atlantic defensively has really hustled really well tonight.
Timeout called, I believe, by Coach Vargas to get some subs in. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds.
At Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, we're not just a
Oak Point Wealth Management is making important changes to better serve you. Wealth manager Aaron Friend is proud to announce that Oak Point Wealth has partnered with LBL Financial, providing comprehensive tools and resources to support your financial goals. Aaron remains committed to serving Southwest Iowa with personalized service backed by LBL's dynamic technology and investment platform.
I'm excited to embrace independence and keep my focus on what matters most, my clients' best interests.
Visit www.oakpointwealth.com, 712-207-3521 to learn more about how Oak Point Wealth Management can help you pursue your financial goals.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAdee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAdee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAdee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Over Kuemper. Boys game coming up next. Wiederstein will inbounds for the Trojans. 56 seconds left to play. And Kirkhoff brings it across the half-court line with a 21-point lead. Atlantic will win their fourth straight game and go to 5-2 on the season. Skip pass over to McLaren. Back out top to Kirkhoff. Schrader. McLaren. Kirkhoff at the top. Down low to Harder. Harder back out top. Schrader, Kirkhoff for three. No good off the heel. Rebound pulled down by Tiefenthaler. 28 seconds left to go. Tiefenthaler with 20 points at the top of the circle for Kuemper. Down to 20 seconds to play here in this one. Out top to Yetmer. Schenkelberg, Tiefenthaler on the bounce to Yetmer down low. Schenkelberg layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schrader for Atlantic, and that's going to be it to here in the ball game. Atlantic will win this one 65-44 over the Kuemper Knights. Post-game show coming up, brought to you by Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
Dr. Jill Polpeter.
Just when you think he's Mr. Perfect, he wakes up and proves me wrong. You can't charge a junk battery. Look here, mister. Replace it. I called Atlantic Egg and Auto, gave them make and model, and they have a new battery waiting at the counter. Go now. Here's a Mr. Pibb and peanut M&Ms to tide you over so you don't have to make any stops. Atlantic and Audubon Egg and Auto, your only locally owned CarQuest retail stores. Your go-to for batteries, parts, and sometimes fixing relationship and his hunger problems.
Leading the way for Kuemper, Elsa Tiefenthaler, averaging 17 coming in. She had 20. McKenna Schrader with 18. Peyton Harder had 16. Lila Wiederstein 8. And Zoe Kirchhoff had 7 for Atlantic here in the ball game. Also, Katrina Williams, she had a good night. She had, we've got her down here for 15, and we'll double check that with Coach Vargas in here as well. But still, Tiefenthaler with a big night with that 20 points to lead Kuemper here in the ball game. Well, Atlantic goes to 5-2 in the season, Cody, and really a very, very good ball game for the Trojans. Defense was the key.
Defense was good. They were able to, get a lot of steals or kind of maintain ball control there. They could work inside or outside, either one. Schrader had a really nice night from the three-point line. I believe Kirchhoff threw in one there. Harder had a shot attempt, and Kuemper had a tough time getting into the paint, but they had some outside shots, and Tiefenthaler, really had the majority of the scores for Kuemper and had a good night for Kuemper.
Atlantic jumped out to 11-0 lead early. Kuemper made 11-2, Atlantic 12-2, 14-2, and then it's 14-4 after one quarter and 36-21. That was the score after the first two quarters of the ball game. And the Trojans able to roll on to win this one 65-44 over the Kuemper Knights here in Hawkeye 10 conference play. Well, the Kuemper and Atlantic boys now on the floor warming up here, and we're going to have the boys game coming up here as well. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're back right after these.
At Seed Pros, our mission is to be your business partner every day of every season. Pioneer Hybrid International was founded in Iowa back in 1926 and is still American today. Not many other seed providers can make that claim. We partner with you to continually push the limits by combining elite seed genetics, local infield knowledge, along with customer service second to none. We are with you from the word go. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinkla, Nick Knutson, or John Becker to partner with a team that puts your business needs first.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
First Windy Bank is the longest standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Windy Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
IowaToday.com. Tom Robinson and Cody Weaver here in Atlantic as we get set for the boys game. Knights come in with a really good record. Kuemper's off to a great start. They beat Van Meter last night in non-conference play. They topped Carroll 91-65 in their opener on December 3rd. They beat Denison Slesvig 73-31. Harlan 90-61, and Van Meter last night 76-61. This is a good basketball team. Cody Weaver. Atlantic picked up their first win of the season. They beat the Nottoway Valley last Saturday, so they've got some players back. Kennick Jewell at the guard spot is back, a senior. Sawyer Terrell is healing up from a broken foot, the broken ankle that he suffered early in the football season, and they're gradually getting him back in the game, and we'll see what kind of difference Kennick Jewell adds to this squad here, Cody Weaver.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to have just even a couple extra kids to be able to rotate in and keep everybody fresh. We were able to see them, play before, and they had to rotate some other kids in, and it'd be nice to have those starters or those kids that played a lot last year back in the lineup tonight.
When you take a look at Atlantic, they had a rough start. They had a pretty tough schedule. They opened up on the road at North Polk. They lost that 50-22. Fell short to a good Glenwood team playing Harlan tonight, 67-47. Lost to Clinton 49-28. And then they beat Nottoway Valley last Saturday afternoon, 62-31. So they've got some confidence back after that tough start. And Trojans warming up right now. They can go big with Woodward and Shelton Molly at 6'4", 6'2", and 6'2", Gab McLaren. Coach likes that lineup as well, but with a Kuemper team that really runs up and down the floor, we'll see what he puts out there for starters tonight. He might go with that three-guard offense and three-guard defense as well to start the contest, and we'll see when we get going. Atlantic 1-1 at home and 0-2 on the road. 1-3 overall coming into the game here this evening. Kuemper, of course, 4-0. They had one home game is all. They played 3 away, and this is away number 4 here for the Knights here, coached by Sean Menahan, who's longtime head coach for the Kuemper Knights. Atlantic head coach is Dalton Franken in his first year for the Trojans. Speaking of Coach Franken, we had a chance to catch up with Coach. Right after this, we'll hear from Coach. Our Coach's Show brought to you by McAtee Tire in Atlantic. McAtee Tire and Service, your headquarters for all your automotive repairs, and Goodyear Tires at 100 West 2nd Street in Atlantic.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAtee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAtee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAtee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Welcome back to the McAtee Tire Coaches Show as we get set for the boys' side here tonight. Atlantic hosting Kuemper Catholic. The Trojans coming off a win last Saturday, 62-31 win over Nottoway Valley. Take that momentum into the game here tonight. Coach, thanks for joining us. Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken with us. And hey, go back to that Saturday win and talk about the victory.
Yeah, the boys came out and set the tone defensively right away. Another solid night for us on the defensive end of the floor, made things hard on them. And offensively, we really hammered, really controlled the paint, won the points in the paint battle by, I think it was around 24 or 26 points. So that was huge for us. And we knocked down a few perimeter shots as well. But the biggest thing for us was Gavin came out, and Gavin and Sheldon came out, Reed Woodward came out, and just dominated the paint from the opening jump, so it was huge for us.
Well, Coach, now you take that momentum into tonight's game against Kuemper Catholic, and talk about facing the Knights here.
Yeah, high-powered offense, man. They're kind of classic Kuemper team here. Really good guards that can get downhill and put pressure on the rim, and if you get beat off the dribble and help off, they kick to a plethora of shooters on the perimeter that'll make you pay. So I don't know. I was looking at their stats here over the weekend. I mean, they have at least 3, if not 4 guys shooting over 40% from the 3-point line. So we gotta be really, really solid and disciplined defense on the ball, not get beat off the dribble so we don't have to help off shooters.
What else will be a factor? We know Kuemper likes to run. I mean, they'll run up and down the floor. How do you slow that pace down? I mean, how important is it to control the tempo, I guess, should be my question.
Yeah, so, I mean, the biggest thing, too, you're absolutely right. They like to get out and run. They have, with the number of guards they put on the floor, they can really get out and run. So you combat that with shooting a high percentage from the field for us offensively. So we need to make sure we're having quality offensive possessions, getting good looks, and finishing those looks when we get them, especially down low, because it's tough to get out and run when you're taking the ball out of the net, right? So we want to be really efficient offensively, make sure we're getting the right shots and capitalizing on those looks when we get them. And then we also have to take care of the basketball, keep that turnover number down, and offensive rebound as well. If we can get second chance opportunity putbacks, same thing, just any. And then we need to make sure we're getting our butts back to on defense and getting our defense loaded up and not letting them get out and run on us.
Coach, you did get a couple of players back in the lineup. Sawyer Terrell saw some minutes on Saturday, and Kenny Jewell also back on the floor as well. What do those two mean to this team as well?
It was great to have those two guys back on the floor. They're going to be a big part of our rotation moving forward here. Sawyer's coming back from that ankle surgery that he had from football season. He's moving around really good. I think his recovery is going as good as it can be, and he looked really good out there Saturday. It was good to see him out there. He's just a tough, competitive kid, man. He's a guy that you love to have out there, and Kinnick just immediately brings more pace to the offense. He can really handle the ball and get downhill. But it's also been 2 years since he's been on a basketball court. So, but he's been killing it in practice. He's been great for us in practice all year. So, it was good to get him back out there and see him in a game-like atmosphere again. He's a talented player, and obviously we'll continue to get both of those guys more minutes here as the season progresses. But it was great to get them back out on the floor.
Coach, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
You bet. Don Franken, head coach of the Atlantic Trojans. We're back with the starters. The opening tip-off brought to you by the First Whitney Bank. This is the McAtee Tire Coaches Show on 95.7 FM and our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAtee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAtee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAtee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Welcome back to Atlantic as we're talking to Atlantic head girls basketball coach Dan Vargason. Really another solid performance now, 4 straight wins. Defense was solid, and you got off to a great start. Talking about the 11-0 run early.
Yeah, again, defensively, I thought we did a really nice job. And that's what's kind of spurring our runs is our defense is really helping us get some stops. And then offensively, our girls are doing a really good job of moving the ball and finding the open player. And different players are scoring for us now. So teams are starting to try to take somebody away, and we're finding the other players that are open. And they're just knocking it down tonight. Katrina Williams, man, first half, she was unstoppable. She finished, I think, with 15 for us on the night, or 16. And she just, first half, man, she was money. She was hitting jump shots. She was hitting layups, free throws. It didn't matter. She was getting open and finishing for us. And then, again, we were getting some transition points, but just moving the ball through their zone, I thought we did a really nice job.
McKenna Schrader had 19. Peyton Harder, 16. You mentioned Katrina Williams, 15. Talking about Schrader again, she had 5 3-pointers tonight.
Yeah, again, inside-out game. We talked about this early on. We had to get that going. And when everybody's collapsing in on Katrina and Peyton, we're kicking the ball out, and McKenna's knocking those shots down, and she had some clutch ones down the stretch. They were starting to come back a little bit, and she shut the door, and that was fun to watch those shots go down, and they were good shots, and she shot them confident, no hesitation. And some other players are starting to move the ball and finding her, and she's just finding gaps in zones, and that's what we want our girls to do is get creative, move around a little bit. They were cheating on the inside, and just stepped up, knocked them down.
No doubt. Lila Witterstein had 8. and Zoe Kirchhoff 7, but they played solid games.
Yeah, and Zoe for us right now is doing a really nice job of taking care of the ball. She's flipped around her assist to turnover ratio. To start the season, it was negative, and now it's positive. She's taking really good care of the ball. And, she had pressure in her face all night. Made it hard to get her going offensively, but she was finding everybody else, and she got us into the offense and just did a fantastic job getting us set in our pressure and being a field general on the court. And you can't say enough about that. The stats may not show it, but what she did tonight was huge, and then Lila was all over the place and defensively getting rebounds or batting the ball around, causing issues all over the place, and then also scoring enough points to help getting what we need and keeping them honest on her and not being able to double team everywhere. So that was huge for us to get balanced scoring.
Coach, in a nutshell, key to victory.
I'd say unselfish basketball. It's team basketball, offensively, defensively. Our girls were all over the place. Peyton McLaren tonight gave us really good minutes. Didn't really get in the stat book, but she played a lot more minutes tonight, did a great job. So I was very happy with that. And I got to end with this. Tonight it's my wife's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So happy birthday to my wife. I'm going to go home and enjoy some Dino Nugs at home with her. So, if you see my wife around, tell her happy birthday.
All right. Happy birthday, Taylor. All right. Coach, thank you. Congrats on a great win tonight. Trojans 4 straight now here on the season, and they will play Lewis Central on Friday night, and we'll have that game on KS95 and our live video stream as well. Here is the boys game coming up here, and we'll have the starters coming up, and of course our first Whitney Bank opening tip-off also coming up as well here on 95.7 FM, our live video stream on WesternIowaToday.com. Well, we're getting set for the boys' game. Big thanks to Coach Vargason for joining us here.
He probably needed to do that before the game so he could go home and make some dino nuggets or whatever he eats. Dino chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So here we go, the starters, first of all, for the Kuemper Knights. Head coach Sean Menahan of the Kuemper team, and starters will be Dylan Schoen, a 6'2" sophomore. Also starting will be Carson Canny, a 5'11" senior, and Tregan Biter, a 6' senior.
A 6' junior wearing 22, Jack Bating.
Jack Bating is getting a start as well.
Junior, number 24 is Ryan Clare.
And Ryan Clare will get a start. Brock Bating, I believe, suffered an ankle injury last night, so probably won't see him this evening. We'll wait and see here if he gets some playing time as well. For Atlantic, the starters for the Trojans, and Hudson McLaren gets a start for Atlantic, a 6' junior. Shelton Amalia, 6'4" junior, starting for the Trojans. Grant Petty, a 6'1" sophomore. Gab McLaren, a 6'2" junior. And Reed Woodward, a 6'3" senior, starting for the Trojans. Opening tip-off coming up, brought to you by the First Whitney Bank, a local bank. The only bank you'll ever need, First Whitney Bank.
But there are times when you need someone to come alongside you. You need someone who knows you, who knows your plans, your goals, your dreams, someone who's on your side and who's there to help you get there. This is Ann from First Whitney Bank. Whether your business is running a business, farming, raising a family, or helping your kids move on to the business of their lives, we're here. It's your business, they're your dreams, and we're here to help you reach them. First Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live stream at WesternIowaToday.com.
Yeah, welcome back as we get going here tonight. Ryan Clare, the 6'5" junior, will jump it up against Shelton Amalia for Atlantic, a 6'4" junior for the Trojans. Atlantic and Kuemper here in Hawkeye 10 conference play. And the tip-off is controlled by Clare. Layup up and good by Schoen, and we're underway. Just like that. Clare with the tip and Schoen with the layup. Here comes Atlantic. Grant Petty with it out top to Hudson McLaren. Back to Petty, and he traveled with it. Turnover Atlantic. Knights having the ball back the other way. Kuemper has scored over 90 points a couple of times this season. Inbounds goes out top to Carson Canny. Bounce pass to Claire, top of the circle. He'll leave it off near side to Schoen. Right baseline, Canny driving, reverse layup up, no, it's good.
Yeah, it kind of went around the rim there and dropped down.
Dropped in. Kuemper off to a 4-0 run here early. Trojans against the press will bring it across the timeline. Out top is Hudson McLaren, Cody.
Yeah, Coach Fraken not super happy. You know, he's wanting them to kind of get it across that half court line there in a hurry, or a bigger hurry, I should say.
Malia down to Woodward, layup, good! The Trojans get the ball over to Woodward with the bucket. 4-2 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Driving baseline is Bading, and Jack Bading is fouled along the baseline, and Canny will throw it in for Kuemper.
Be on McLaren, I believe. Or I should say not a McLaren, but
Gavin McLaren, the 6'2 junior. Here's the throw and Schoen takes the inbounds. Pass goes baseline to Canny. Dribble drive, layup up, and no good. Gavin McLaren rebound for Atlantic. He'll leave it off for Hudson McLaren. He'll bring it across the half-court line. Hudson driving. Cut off nicely by Canny. Left side, Petty for three. No good. Rebound that comes off to Bading for Kuemper. He had that tightrope along the baseline and steps out of bounds.
He did everything he could do to try to stay in bounds, and must have just edge of the foot must have went out there. Hudson McLaren will inbound here.
That was Tragan Bider, by the way, not Bading. Here's the inbounds from Hudson McLaren to throw it in for Atlantic. Out to Malia. Malia with the ball high and left. Malia back out to Bading, top of the circle. Right side to Hudson McLaren, 6:30 to play, first quarter. Hudson, right side to Petty. Petty beyond the arc. Gab McLaren. Dribble drive. And he threw it away. Claire, pass ahead, a layup up, and it is good. Jack Bading with the pair, and Kuemper jumps out to a 6-2 lead here early on. Gavin McLaren to Hudson McLaren. Dangerous pass, but Hudson clears it out to Malia. Malia, Yanni Arc left into Woodward. He'll go to work, and Claire, follow-away jumper, and Claire with a block. And a foul called on Claire. Ryan Claire, a 6'5" junior. And Woodward will step to the free throw line for Atlantic, just underway here. Under 6 minutes to play, first quarter, 6-2. Kuemper on top. Woodward's free throw number one in flight, and he makes it.
Nice shot there.
Woodward 3 points here to start things off. For Reed Woodward averaging 3.75, already to his average. He's now 4 for 10 from the line on the season. Second free throw, good. Woodward with 4. Atlantic closed the gap to 6-4 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Claire will throw it in to Canny. Carson Canny, the 5'11" senior point guard, the red headband on. Kuemper in their red uniforms. Driving inside, back to Canny. He'll drive baseline, loops it back out top. Bading on the move. Claire, layup, good. Good look by Bading.
Yeah, a lot of height right there.
So Claire with the bucket for the Knights. They lead 8-4 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Gavin for three. Go! Missed the shot. Loss is going to go in. Rebound comes off to Schoen. Schoen takes it to the rim. Layup up. God, he's fouled by Moya. So Schoen gets the N1 for the Knights. Schoen with 4, with a free throw coming, and Kuemper opens up a 10-4 lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Schoen, a 69% free throw shooter, makes it. Schoen with 5. Kenny Jewell now in the lineup for Atlantic. And the ball tapped out by Claire as Kuemper puts that full court press on.
Yeah, and you can tell Coach Franken there, get down the court.
Well, the inbounds for Petty out to Kennick Jewell. Jewell back to Petty. Petty will break the press. Out to Kennick Jewell. He's got to get it across, and he does to Malia. Back out to Jewell, the senior behind the back dribble. Over to Hudson McLaren to Kennick Jewell baseline. Triple on the way. Good! Jewell hits a big 3 for Atlantic. Kennick Jewell with the triple. 8-7. Kuemper with 11-7. Kuemper with the lead on the Seed Pros scoreboard. They'll move the ball in the front. Schoen at the top. Spinning. Driving. Lays it up and in. What a move by Schoen. Schoen already with 7 points here in the ball game. 4:39 to go here in this first quarter. 13-7 to Kuemper. Petty baseline to Hudson McLaren. Lobs it low to Gavin McLaren. He'll muscle one up and in. Gavin McLaren with his first bucket. 13-9 Kuemper. On the drive is Bading, and a foul called on Gavin McLaren.
I'm not sure if that was Malia or McLaren.
That's 3 on Atlantic here in the first quarter. And the foul.
It was on Malia.
They've got 4 on the board, but I don't see a 4 out there.
Yeah,
Hudson McLaren, there we go. Bading inbounds, out top, Bider. Traegan Bider with the top of the circle, over to Schoen. Schoen out top to Bading. Bading top of the key for Kuemper. He's on the move, driving, attacks the rim. Layup is good. Jack Bading with 4. 15-9 Kuemper. Boy, they make quick work on offense. They do not mess around. They go right to the rim. Gavin McLaren hands off to Kennick Jewell. Back to Gavin. Left side of Hudson McLaren. Hudson to Kennick, top of the circle. Into Moalia, layup is good. Great look by Jewell.
Yeah, he saw him wide open coming across right there and was able to get the pass into him.
15-11, Kuemper's lead is 4. Atlantic hanging in there. Claire, top of the circle. Leaves it off for Bider. Traegan Bider off the screen. Slithers in, foul called on Moalia. With 3:35 to go first quarter, 15-11. Kuemper on top of the Seed Pros scoreboard.
It's going to be 2 on him.
Traegan Bider at the free throw line for the Knights. Bider had 80% free throw shooter, and he knocks the first one down. Bider, second free throw is coming up. Bider now 9 of 11 from the stripe. Second free throw for Bider is money, man. Bider 2 for 2. Dylan Schoen had a free throw. Kuemper 3 for 3 from the free throw line here early, leading 17-11, 3:35 to play in the first quarter. Woodward will check back in, and Grant Petty goes out, so they go a little larger here with Kennick Jewell. And also in the lineup for Atlantic is Hunter Nelson. Jewell in the backcourt. Gavin McLaren whips it ahead to Woodward. Woodward driving down inside to Moalia, layup. Good! A good look by Woodward. And Moalia with 4.
Quick pass right there.
Oh, boy. That didn't take long. The Knights get the bucket. And a 19-13 lead. Trying to catch who had that basket, Cody. They had the... And timeout is called by the Trojans. We're back in 60 seconds.
One has time for a breakdown. So here.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop.
First Windy Bank is the longest standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Windy Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live stream at WesternIowaToday.com.
3:16 to play here in this first quarter, 19-13. Kuemper with the lead on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Kennick Jewell brings it across the half-court line, picked up by Canny. High post to Gavin McLaren. Left side of Moalia. Moalia goes baseline to Kennick Jewell. Jewell will be able to back out top. 20 of the shot clock to Gavin McLaren. McLaren right side to Hunter Nelson. Nelson on the dribble. Angles left, leaves it off for McLaren high and right, under 3 to play. Jewell, top of the circle, he'll set, fire the 3, no good. Rebound Claire, and a foul called on Woodward, I believe, for Atlantic on the rebound. Ryan Clare with the board. The 6'5 junior having a good first quarter. 19-13. Schoen will check in, and Clare will get a break for the Knights, and Beatty will throw it in. Jack Beatty, the 6-foot junior, will bring it across the timeline for Kuemper. Beatty, top of the circle. High post Schoen. Beatty, wide open. We've got a whistle before the three-point try. With 2:37 to play first quarter, 19-13 Kuemper on top. Hudson McLaren will come in for Hunter Nelson, I believe. And
yeah, I don't think they subbed him, correct?
Okay. So Clare is coming in for Schoen.
I think he must have came in during that foul rather than being buzzed in at the...
And Clare at the free throw line to shoot a pair. 2:37 to play first quarter. Free throw on the way is short. Ryan Clare with 2 points. Second free throw coming up. And it's on the way and good. So Clare gets the free throw. 20-13 and Kuemper on top. Ryan Clare now will sit down as he got the second free throw to fall. Atlantic with the ball in the front court. Kennick Jewell on the drive. All the way down inside. Layup up, no good. He's fouled. He tucked that ball under like a running back. Protected it to put the layup in, up and miss, but he's going to have two free throws coming up with 2:27 to play here in the first quarter. 20-13, Kuemper on top by 7 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Jewell's free throw is up and good. Atlantic 3 for 3 for the line here in the first quarter. 20-14 the score. Kuemper with the lead. Jewell's second free throw is good. Atlantic 4 for 4 from the line, makes it a 20-15 game. Knights, Canny driving, skids to a stop. Out to Biden, he'll take it to the rim. Kick out to Canny, lefty fires, good. Canny with 4 points. Atlantic down 22-15 to the ball. Pass ahead, baseline to Hudson McLaren. Give and go to Gavin, down to Moalia, layup, good! Moalia with a great feed from Gavin McLaren. And Moalia with the bucket for the Trojans, he has 6. 22-17, Kuemper with the lead, and Atlantic gets the ball back, Cody Weaver.
I think that's a charge, elbow there by...
And Clare will check back in for Kuemper. With $1:58 to play first quarter. Tragan Bider will check out. Full court press put on by the Knights into Kennick Jewell. He's picked up by Canny. Jewell will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. Atlantic down by 5 on the State Pros scoreboard. Jewell lobs to McLaren high post. Left baseline to Moalia. He'll fire the triple. No good. Rebound Canny for the Kuemper Knights. He'll bring it to the front court. Canny out top to Beatty. Beatty low to Clare. Clare will spin and put it up and in. Boy, good move by Ryan Clare.
Nice touch there on the backside by him.
Clare with the bucket for Kuemper is 5. Jewell in the front court for Atlantic. Looks for a cutter. Gets it out top to Moalia. 1:19 to go first quarter. 24-17 Kuemper. And the steal by Beatty. Jack Beatty down the right side. Layup up, and it is no good. Kennick Jewell with the board for Atlantic. Trojans on the run. They have numbers. Baseline. Hunter Nelson for 3. No good. The rebound Moalia, and the ball stripped away by Canny. Picked up by Clare. Knights run the other way. Back to Canny, top of the circle. Under 1 minute to go here, and driving and laying it up and in. Nice dribble drive. And the layup by Glenn. His first 2 points of the game with Griffin Glenn, a 6-foot sophomore. 26-17, a 9-point lead for Kuemper. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jewell top of the circle. Gets it away, throws it away, ball loose. Gavin McLaren gets it. And a whistle. We've got a timeout called by Atlantic. Dalton McLaren got a quick timeout, and we'll take it with him. We're back right after this.
Outfitters Plus, in Atlantic, you'll...
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
And live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
29 seconds left to go, first quarter, 26-17, Kuemper on top. Mualia will throw it in for Atlantic. A 9-point lead for the Knights of the Seed Pros scoreboard. Hudson McLaren takes the inbound, so bring it across the half-court line for the Trojans. Picked up by Glenn out top. Hudson pass to Mualia, high and left. Back to Hudson McLaren. Dribble drive, baseline, Jewell, he'll set up, fire the three, no good. Rebound, ripped down by the Knights, and Kuemper to the front court in a hurry. Ball is loose, we got a jump ball called. Griffin Glenn and Hudson McLaren going after it. 6 seconds to go here in this first quarter. 26-17. They'll inbounds to Kinnick Jewell. He'll bring it across the timeline for Atlantic. Guarded by Jack Beating. Jewell drives in, wild shot, no good at the buzzer, and that'll be it. 26, Kuemper 17, Atlantic. We're back in 60 seconds.
At 2nd Street Auto, it's our mission to get you back on the road fast. And it all starts with free local towing. Once you're back at the shop, we talk you through your car repair with a free and fair estimate. We do everything in-house so you know who's working on your car. Our Hercules tires come with free road hazard repair, free rotation for the life of the tires, and a free alignment check. And nobody can beat our transmission rebuild and repair experts. Brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, preventative maintenance, and service work make 2nd Street your first stop.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7.
Welcome back, 26-17. 9-point lead for Kuemper, the Seed Pros scoreboard, as we start the second quarter. Canning will throw it in, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Bider throws it to Canning. Canning high and left. High post Clare. Canning drives, gets it across near side to Beating. Beating step back three off the mark, and the rebound, Gab McLaren for Atlantic. Trojans giving a good effort here, Cody Weaver.
Yeah, they're hustling. Kuemper really quick on ball movement, though. But Atlantic has been able to find Mualia open there on the inside a few times also.
Gab McLaren dribble drive and scores. 26-19. Canny finds the seam, slithers in, a foul called on Jewell on the floor. 7:25 to play in the first half. 26-19. Kuemper with a 7-point lead on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Mualia comes out. Shelton Mualia, 6'4", junior. Grant Petty, the sophomores, checks in. Canny will trigger from the left side of the basket. Baseline to Clare. Clare guarded by McLaren. Spins and missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Putback is no good. And he's fouled by Petty on his third try. So Ryan Clare, with a grin on his face, will shoot a pair for Kuemper. The Knights 4 for 5 from the line here in the first half. Up 26-19 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Free throw by Ryan Clare is good. Clare 2 for 3 from the line. 27-19, 8-point lead for the Knights of the Seed Pros scoreboard. Second free throw in flight is good. Clare with 7 points for Kuemper. 28-19 Knights. 7:09 to play first half. Kinnick Jewell. Gab McLaren, he'll drive inside. A wild shot, no good. Bider rebound. Trey to Bider on the move. He'll take it right side to Bating. Now Canny with it. He'll take it in. Layup good.
Even a left-handed layup there on the right side.
Carson Canny, 6 points. Atlantic in the front, baseline. Hunter Nelson, he'll fire a three. No good. Petty rebounds for Atlantic, and a foul is going to be called on Kuemper. Shown the guilty party with 6:45 to play. First half, 30-19. Knights with the lead. Atlantic will trigger from the right side of the basket. Glenn will check in.
People watching this stream are probably getting dizzy as fast as the camera's moving up and down court.
Throw it is stolen away by the Knights. Glenn with the steal out to Canny. Canny takes it in. Runner is no good. Rebound Clare. Now it's loose and a whistle. We've got travel call to Ryan Clare. 30-19. Kuemper by 11 on the Steve Pro scoreboard. Trojans throw it in. Grant Petty will trigger from the baseline. Out to Kennick Jewell. Jewell on the bounce across the timeline. Guarded by Canny. 6.5 to go first half. Jewell high and right. Gavin McLaren back to Jewell. Top of the circle. Jewell, Gavin McLaren. He'll step back and fire a three. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Tragan Abider of Kuemper. He's on the move. Driving in. And a whistle. A foul called on Atlantic on the floor. With 6:12 to go here in the first half. Kuemper really does not run any weave. They just attack the rim, Cody. Every possession. Canny will throw it in.
They called out a foul on Petty.
That's his second. Bider out top. He'll take it to the rim. Declare 14-foot jumper. Got it. Ryan Clear with 9 here in the first half. 32-19 Kuemper, 5:55 to play. First half, high post of Gavin Clare. Layup good! Gavin with another. He is 6. 32-21 Kuemper. They'll go left wing to Glenn. His three ball missed off the heel. Rebound pulled down by Atlantic. Grant Petty. Petty the front court. Out top to Gavin McLaren. He has 6 points. Gavin takes it to the rim again. Good move. Layup no good. He's fouled by Ryan Clare. Boy, Gavin's attack of the rim here in the first half.
Yeah, he looks good inside there.
So Gavin McLaren will shoot a pair for Atlantic from the free throw line. Atlantic down at 32-21. McLaren shooting 54.5% for the line. He's 6 of 11 on the season. First of 2, in and out, no good. First free throw missed by Atlantic. They're 4 for 5. Hudson McLaren comes in. Grant Petty goes out. Clare is out.
Yeah, Terrell actually coming in and Petty out.
So your Terrell gets in. McLaren's second free throw missed, and Canny with the rebound for Kuemper. Knights to the front. Bider layup no. Foul called the Trojans. Kuemper tough to guard on a man-to-man basis. They'll take you to the rim every time. 32-21 Knights with the lead. Pass inside to Bider. He'll muscle one up, and it is no good. Rebound shown. Layup good and 1. Dylan Schoen gets the bucket and 1.
That'll be on Hudson McLaren.
11 points for Dylan Schoen. And he's got a free throw coming. Schoen's free throw on the way off the front iron. Rebound comes off to Hudson McLaren for Atlantic. Trojans to the front court. 5:10 to go first half. 34-21 Knights with the lead. Hudson McLaren. Left wing to Kennick Jewell. Jewell top of the circle. Leaves it off for Hunter Nelson. Out top to Hudson McLaren. Right side to Kennick Jewell. Jewell into Gavin McLaren. Is knocked away by Schoen. Pass ahead. Jack Bating. Left side layup up no good by Griffin Glenn, and it'll be Glenn going to the line for a pair. Great transition by Kuemper, and Glenn just couldn't quite cash it in on the pass. 4:47 to play, first half, 34-21.
That's 2 on Sawyer Terrell there. Fairly quick here.
So Glenn will shoot. Free throw good. 3 points for Griffin Glenn. 35-21, Kuemper with the lead. Score brought to you by the Seed Pros. Second free throw by Griffin Glenn. In the air, it's good. Glenn with 4. 4:47 to play. First half, 36-21. 15-point lead for the Knights. Out to Hudson McLaren. He'll break the press, pass ahead. Sawyer Terrell back out to Hudson McLaren over to Kennick Jewell. Jewell top of the circle. On the drive, cut off by Schoen, out to McLaren. Terrell, Jewell baseline right to Terrell. McLaren, Gavin top of the circle. He'll take it to the rim. Layup is good. He gets the bucket and one.
Yeah, he's played really well so far this first half.
8 points for McLaren, and he'll shoot the one. He's 0 for 2 from the line with 4:18 to play here in the second quarter. 36-23. Knights with the lead. Woodward will check in for Atlantic. McLaren's free throw too strong. Rebound tip long and run down by Schoen. Dylan Schoen will bring it across the timeline. Right side to Tragan Bider. Bider takes it to the rim. Left side to Canny. Canny to the rack. Layup up and good. Canny with 8. Under 4 to go. 38-23 Knights on the Seed Pro scoreboard. First half, Kennick Jewell. Top of the circle. Bounce pass over to McLaren. Baseline. Inside to Gavin McLaren. Layup no good. Rebound comes off to Hunter Nelson. And to McLaren. Layup miss. Shown rebound. Kuemper to the front court. Left side. Driving Griffin. Layup good. Griffin Glenn with it. Timeout called by Atlantic. Will take it with them. 3:32 to play first half. 40-23. Kuemper with the lead.
At Outfitters Plus in Atlantic, you'll find all the latest in custom apparel and headwear. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports teams, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where'd you get that?" Don't forget, Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop by today.
Get to the Super Bowl for Glow Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights. Perfect for birthdays, reunions, family and friend get-togethers, and date nights. They even have bumpers and ramps for the little ones. Glow Bowling, all the glow-in-the-dark fun you love. Plus, the friendly competition of bowling makes for a great night. Call Dan to schedule your next party at 243-4656. Glow Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights at the Super Bowl. Highway 71 in Atlantic.
KS 95.7 is KSWI Atlantic, a proud part of Meredith Communications. KS 95.7.
3:32 left to go. First half, 40-23. Knights with a big lead. They led 26-17 at the halftime break. Atlantic played step to step early. They were down 11-7 at one point before the Knights broke away here in the first quarter with that 9-point advantage. Atlantic with the basketball after the timeout with 3:25 to go here in the first half. Jewell across the half-court line. Bounce pass to Woodward. Top of the circle. Hunter Nelson. Leaves left side to Hudson McLaren. Jewell top of the circle into Woodward. He'll muscle one up and it is good. Reed Woodward with 6 points. 40-25 Kuemper. Driving in, layup by Griffin, no good. Woodward fighting for the rebound with Dylan Schoen. We got a jump ball.
That was a good job by Woodward there, fighting for that.
Arrow favors Kuemper. Up by 15 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. 40-25. Bounce pass into Bating. Jack, reverse layup, good. Jack Bating, 6 points for Bating. 42-25. Atlantic in the backcourt with Kennick Jewell. Under the leg, between the legs dribble. Off to Hudson McLaren, threw it away. Turnover Atlantic. 2:42 to go first half. The freshman coming in now, Nash Leonard, a 6'6 freshman. I saw him play as an 8th grader last year, Cody. And he was about 6'6 last year, too. He towered over everybody. Driving Canny, threw it across the paint, out of bounds. Turnover Kuemper. Atlantic gets the ball back. Well, he almost looks taller than 6'6". Mualia will check in for the Trojans. Hudson McLaren out. So Jewell is in with Terrell, Mualia, Nelson, and Woodward. Jewell with the inbounds pass with 2.5 to go first half. Jewell will bring it across the half-court line for the Trojans. Angles left on the dribble, and out back right. Chased by Traeger and Bider out to Mualia. Baseline, and Nelson is stolen away by the freshman. And then he loses the handle.
I'm not sure about that.
Atlantic touches the last. It'll be Kuemper's ball. Nash Leonard trying to get out of traffic. He'll set up a low block. He wears number 55. Guarded by Woodward. Bider takes Mualia to the rack, and the ball tapped out of bounds by the Knights. Atlantic gets the ball back with 2:05 to play first half. Gavin McLaren will check in. 42-25. Kuemper with a big lead. Sawyer Terrell will come out. Good to see him in the lineup. Had the injury in football and now getting some minutes for Atlantic. Kenny Jewell, top of the circle, guarded by Canning. Leaves it off Hunter Nelson, left wing. Down inside to Gab McLaren. The ball is poked away. Knights with a steal. Foul called on Hunter Nelson. So Jack Bating will go to the free throw line. And shoot a pair with 1:50 to go first half. 42-25, Kuemper on top. Jack Bating with 6 points here in the ball game. First attempts at a free throw. The first one in flight is good.
Maybe you talked about this, but the accuracy so far, not a lot of outside shots by Kuemper, but they've been very successful inside, and free throw wise, they've been very accurate.
Second throw by Bating is missed. Atlantic rebounds. Jewell left baseline. Hunter Nelson out top to Gab McLaren. Down low to Woodward. Threw it away. Jack Bating steal. Coast to coast. Lays it up, and a foul called on Kenny Jewell. Not a bad foul for Atlantic, as Jewell got a wrist on him. 1:33 to go in the half. A 43-25 lead for the Trojans. Jack Bating will head back to the free throw line, and he makes the free throw. Bating with 8 points. 43-25. Knights with an 18-point advantage with just over a minute and a half to go in the first half of the Save Pro scoreboard. Bating's second free throw, and that's good. Jack Bating with 9 points for Kuemper. Atlantic in the backcourt. Kenny Jewell down by 20, 45-25 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. 1:25 and a counting to go. Second quarter. Jewell at the top. Leaves it off right side to Gage. Gross now in. To Gab McLaren. Woodward saves the day for Atlantic. Back out top to Nelson. Left wing. Kenny Jewell into Woodward. He'll take you across the Jewell, and not a wise pass is thrown away. Woodward was going up against that freshman, Nash Leonard, the 6'6 freshman post. 1:07 to go first half. Turnover Atlantic, 45-25 Kuemper. And Canny is just walking it across to Jack Bating. Bating high and right for the Knights. Drives inside, runner up. It's no good. Foul called on the Trojans. So Jack Bating back to the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 from the stripe. Gage Gross, I think, was called with that foul.
He was.
Yeah, that's his first. Bating's free throw up and in. Bating 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He has 10 points here in the ball game. 3 field goals and 5 free throws, make it 11. Boy, Kuemper's only missed 3 free throws here in the first half. 47-25 Knights, 50 seconds to go. First half, Jewell out top, Gage Gross. Gross top of the circle, leaves it off left wing to Nelson, back to Gross top of the circle. Gross, step back 3, no good. Nelson, rebound, put back is good.
Great job by Hunter Nelson there underneath.
Boy, showed some athleticism as well. He got the pass and just hung in the air. Turnover Knights, Atlanta gets the ball back. Nelson will trigger from the near sideline with 30 seconds to go in the first half. 47-27. Hennig Jewell in the backcourt, guarded by Canny. 24-23. 20 seconds to go in the second quarter to Gavin McLaren. He'll take it to the rim. Layup no good. A foul called on Leonard for Kuemper with 16 seconds left in the first half. And Gavin McLaren will shoot a pair for Atlantic. Gavin in the first half with 8 points. 0 for 3 from the line. Made that one. 9 for Gavin McLaren. 47-28 Kuemper. 16 seconds to go in the first half. Second free throw by Gavin. That's put up and in. Gavin with 10 to lead Atlantic. 13 seconds, 11 to go. First half down to 10. Candy top of the circle at 9. On the bounce at 7. Works the ball top of the key at 5. Drives in at 4. Spins at 3. Puts it up at 2. Good.
Off the backboard.
Candy with 10 points here in the first half. And the Knights with a 49-29 lead over the Trojans. Kuemper 4-0 in the season, Cody Weaver, and you can see why.
Yeah, very quick moving. You talked about them scoring 90. You know they're halfway where they need to be, or a little bit more at halftime here. So very quick, a lot of rotation off the bench as well, so they can stay pretty fresh.
Halftime show brought to you by Olson's BP. Your home for Godfather's Pizza. We're back with the first half scoring next.
Gas prices got you down? Need a ride to work or the grocery store? There's public transportation for everyone in Southwest Iowa. SWITA offers taxi service in Atlantic, Glenwood, Harlan, Missouri Valley, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. $2.50 each way or $2 for seniors 60 years and older. Just call 1-800-842-8065 or visit swita.com to schedule your ride.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
First half of play. Let's take a look at the scoring for Kuemper. From top to bottom, Griffin Glenn with 6. Carson Canny has 8 points. Craig Abider 2 for 3 for the line with 2. Jack Bading, he was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He has 11 points in the first half. Ryan Clare here in first half of play, and he has 9 points. Dylan Schoen had a good first quarter, and he has 11 and 4 for Llewell Dutt, a 6'2 senior, here in the first half. For Atlantic, Shelton Mualia with 6. Gavin McLaren leads Atlantic with 10 points. Reed Woodward had some quick buckets early. He has 6. Hennig Jewell with a 3-point shot. He has 5 points. He's 2 for 2 for line. Hunter Nelson with a pair for Atlantic. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We're back with more halftime brought to you by Olson's BP and Olson's Fuel.
Happy holidays from your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Our team is ready to make your holiday gatherings a breeze. Need a fruit or veggie tray? Dave Johnson and Produce has just what you need for a perfect occasion. And for stunning floral arrangements or holiday gift baskets, stop by to see David Clausen and our talented floral team. Whether you're planning a feast or looking for festive finishing touches, we're here to help. Celebrate with ease this season. And as always, thank you for shopping your Atlantic Hy-Vee.
Happy holidays. Yes, it is that time of the year again. You're busy shopping for your loved ones, going to holiday parties, or trying to avoid your in-laws, and you don't know what you're going to eat today. Well, to keep your stomach full and to take on your busy day, make sure to stop into Olson's BP in Atlantic and grab a pizza from Godfather's Pizza. This December, buy any large pizza and get a free 2-liter of soda. Limit of 3. Don't allow food to be another strain on your holiday season. Godfather's Pizza is here for you. Godfather's Pizza and Olson's BP in Atlantic, the Keep You Going store.
At Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, we're not just a bank,
We're your neighbors. We've been dedicated to our communities for over 35 years. From real estate and ag loans to personal and commercial banking, we offer a full range of financial services tailored to meet your needs. We believe in giving back and being involved in the communities we serve. Stop into one of our 12 convenient locations or visit us at rollinghillsbank.com.
Get ready for a fresh start at Greg Young Atlantic. Our Greg Young Fresh Start program helps you hit the road with confidence, overcome credit challenges with personalized financing, and a wide selection of great vehicles. Visit us today to find your brand new Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram, or check out our huge pre-owned selection at GregYoungAtlantic.com and GregYoungCDJRAtlantic.com. And to apply. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Here at Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you. Get ready for a fresh start at Greg Young Atlantic. Our Greg Young Fresh Start program helps you hit the road with confidence, overcome credit challenges with personalized financing, and a wide selection of great vehicles. Visit us today to find your brand new Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram, or check out our huge pre-owned selection at GregYoungAtlantic.com and GregYoungCDJRAtlantic.com. And to apply. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Here at Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
There's nothing better than the Rolling Hills Crops and Pasture here in Iowa. We here at Rolling Hills Bank and Trust are dedicated to keeping our local farms going strong. We have experienced leaders in the ag industry who will partner with you and come alongside you to see you through the tough times and help you celebrate the good times. Rolling Hills Bank and Trust is big enough to handle all your banking needs, yet small enough to know you by name. Stop in and talk to one of our dedicated loan officers to see what we can do for you at one of our 12 area locations. Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan Basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
Welcome back. Halftime here in Atlantic. 49-29 Kuemper. A team that is 4-0 coming in. They have wins over Van Meter, Carroll, and Harlan. They played some tough competition. And they are off and running here. Cody, you mentioned this is a team that shoots high percentage shots. No threes for Kuemper here in the first half. Atlantic has one with Kennick Jewell. The Knights are 13 of 16 for the free throw line in half number one, and they get to the line because they attack the rim.
Yeah, they're constantly attacking. Not really a lot of outside shots, but and they're so quick at passing, it's hard to keep up with them. And on the other end, on the defensive side, there's pressure all the way down the court that gets Atlantic, so it takes Atlantic a lot longer to get down the court, and they, on the other hand, are just down right away.
Once again, 49-29, a 20-point lead for the Kuemper Knights. They led 26-17 after one quarter and outscored the Trojans 23-12 in that second stanza. But, you know, Atlantic really, there's some positives. I mean, Gab McLaren is one of them, just attacking the rim as well.
Yeah, he has, and, you know, Malia's been open a couple times in there, and Reed Woodard has battled in the inside there and had a couple nice free throws. So Atlantic's, I mean, they're hanging right in there. Kennick's doing a good job getting the ball down the court with that pressure on him.
We do have a girls' final. Harlan over Glenwood, 82-32 tonight. That's from Harlan. Atlantic girls, they just won their fourth straight game here earlier, 65-44 over Kuemper. And, boy, they had a great game as well. As the Trojans had three in double figures. McKenna Schrader had 19. Peyton Harder had 16. Katrina Williams, 15. Lila Witterstein had 8. Zoe Kirchhoff had 7. And Elsa Tiefenthaler led the Knights with 25 points in the ball game. Hackford with 8. 6 for Overmole and 5 for Simons for Kuemper in that first half. We're back right after this 30-second timeout.
Better than the Rolling Rolling Hills Crops and Pasture here in Iowa. We here at Rolling Hills Bank and Trust are dedicated to keeping our local farms going strong. We have experienced leaders in the ag industry who will partner with you and come alongside you to see you through the tough times and help you celebrate the good times. Rolling Hills Bank and Trust is big enough to handle all your banking needs, yet small enough to know you by name. Stop in and talk to one of our dedicated loan officers to see what we can do for you at one of our 12 area locations. Rolling Hills Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan Basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
Welcome back to Atlantic as we start the second half. 49-29, Kuemper with the lead over the Trojans. Knights 4-0 of the year coming in. Trojans 1-3. They got their first win over Nottoway Valley on Saturday. Kuemper has just averaged 81.5 points a game, and they've just been terrific offensively. And, we mentioned earlier they've scored over 90 a couple of times this season. Atlantic averaging 37 points a game, so but they've got 29 already.
Right, yeah, I mean, they're not playing, really. The inside shots have been there.
Yes.
Kuemper from the free throw line, though, if they do get fouled, they're very accurate from the line.
As you mentioned that, and coming in free throw shooting, they were shooting 75% for the free throw line, and they're 13 of 16 here in the first half. 16 free throws. Atlantic had 9 free throws. They were 6 for 9 for the line for the Trojans. Atlantic from the free throw line shooting 58%. They'd been the line just 36 times, 21 of 36 of the year. Start the third quarter. Inbounds pass to Ryan Clare. He'll bring it across for the Knights here in the second half. 49-29. Clare on the drive, pulls up, elbow shot, no good. Rebound shown for Kuemper in traffic. He's surrounded by a cavalry of Atlantic players, and we've got a jump ball. Atlantic gets it back. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Trojans made here at halftime. I think they got caught up a little bit in the tempo as well. They probably could slow it down some, or try to.
Yeah, I mean, the problem's getting, across the line and then slowing it down.
Jewell, top of the circle for Atlantic, works off the screen. Drives in, kicks right to Hudson McLaren. McLaren out top to Gavin McLaren to Mualia. Mualia driving and had it blocked by Schoen. He'll bring it across the half-court line for Kuemper early second half. Schoen drives, layup good. Foul called on Woodward. Dylan Schoen now with 13 points for the Knights. And he'll shoot the and one. 51-29 Kuemper. Now they've outscored Atlantic 25-12. Schoen's free throw forthcoming for Kuemper. 69% free throw shooter. And the and one is good. Schoen 2 for 3 for the line here tonight. Atlantic down 52-29. Kenny Jewell will bring it across the half-court line for the Trojans. Pass over left wing to Hudson McLaren. McLaren lobs it baseline. Gavin, he'll take it to the rim. Layup no good. Foul on Clare. That's what the Trojans need to do when they need to get to free throw line. Gavin McLaren is 2 for 5 from the line. He'll shoot a pair. Gavin McLaren with 10 points first half. He's made his last 3. He has 11 for the game. 7:06 to go. Third quarter. Second free throw by McLaren. It is good. He's made his last 4 straight, and he has a dozen. 52-31 Kuemper. Wide open. Biter low. Layup good. Foul with Hudson McLaren. Biter was all by himself. Getting lonely down there, and he got the feed in the bucket. With 7:01 to play third quarter. 54-31. And Biter to the free throw line. He's 2 for 3. His first field goal of the evening, and the free throw of the and one is missed. Rebound Schoen. Dylan Schoen back out to Biter for 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Canny. Boy, Schoen hit the deck hard.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that or not,
Grant
Petty with an arm
yeah,
there.
then Schoen took the pass, put it up off the glass and in.
And, I mean, to me, that looks like the hand was on the ball there, but he was able to get it off the backboard and score off of it. So good job by Petty there, you know, being a good sport.
There was still action going on.
Yeah, there was.
Cody, and
yeah.
Grant helped him up to get him back in, and then he got the layup, and he missed the free throw. Trojans have the ball. Hudson McLaren ahead to Kenny Jewell, coast-to-coast layup, good. Kenny Jewell with the bucket for Atlantic, 56-33. Knights with the lead. Bider left baseline. Still Kuemper without a three-point shot. They haven't even attempted a three to speak of. Here's Schoen driving, slithers in, leaves it off for Clare. Shot, no. Foul call to Woodward. 6:24 to go third quarter, 56-33. Knights with a commanding lead here in this third quarter. And for Woodward, that's foul number 4. So Ryan Clare will shoot for the Knights. He'll have 2 coming. Clare is 3 for 4 from the line here tonight. Ryan Clare, a 66% free throw shooter. He'd only attempted 3 free throws. He was 2 for 3 coming in. He makes the first of 2. 57-33, Kuemper with the lead. Clare is 4 for 5 from the line this evening. He has 10 points. Second free throw, money. Yeah, he's 5 for 6 from the line. 58-33 Knights, 6:20 to play, third quarter. Jewell, top of the circle. At the elbow, McLaren. Drives in, layup, good. Great move by Gab McLaren.
Yeah, he's looked really good tonight inside. That nice touch.
Averaging 14 here. Here's a 3, good by Bider. So Bider knocks it down. The first 3 for Kuemper. 61-35 Knights. Hudson McLaren answers at the other end on a dribble drive down the right side. That's McLaren's first 2 of the game. Knights work the front. Canny on the dribble against Kenny Jewell. Back out top to Dylan Schoen. Backdoor to Clare. Layup. Good. Alley-oop to Clare. Great job by Schoen. 63-37 Kuemper, under 6 to play. Third quarter, Kenny Jewell, right wing. Skip pass over Hudson McLaren. Left baseline to Petty. Petty stopped by Schoen. Back to Jewell. Jewell to Petty. He's open for a moment. Now he drives baseline. Kicks way out top to Kenny Jewell. He'll launch a deep 3. Yes. Kenny Jewell with his second tray. He has 10. Knights in the front with Baiting to Clare. He'll finish it in.
Yeah, Jewell with that 3 early and then kind of cooled off a little bit. And it's nice to see him get another one in here in the second half.
Landing at the front court, 65-40 Kuemper. But Gab McLaren shot no. Puts it back up, yes.
And the foul.
He gets the and one, 65-42 Kuemper. Gab McLaren's points starting to add up before Atlantic, and he'll shoot another free throw. He's made his last 4. He gets the and one here coming up. McLaren averaging 14 a game. He has 16 in this one here tonight for Atlantic. 65-42 Kuemper. 4:51 to play third quarter. And Gab McLaren's free throw in flight and good. He's made his last 5. He missed his first 3. Made his last 5. He's 5 of 8. Griffin in the front court for the Knights with 4:45 to play third quarter. 65-43. Knights with the lead. And a 3 by Griffin. Good! Griffin Glenn with the triple for the Knights. 68-43. 4.5 to play third quarter. Kuemper with the lead on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Gab McLaren. Right side to Hunter Nelson. Out to Kenny Jewell. Deep 3. No good. Rebound Jack Baiting for Kuemper. He'll run to the front. Bounce pass Clare. He'll shoot no good. Foul called on the Trojans. I believe Hudson McLaren with the foul. With 4:17 left to go here in this third quarter play. 68-43 Knights with the lead. And Clare comes up hobbling. Ryan Clare's had a good game. 5 for 6 from the line. Clare with 15 points for Kuemper. We talked about the Knights not shooting any threes. They have 2 here in the second half.
We should have kept quiet about that.
Clare's first of 2, money. Ryan Clare 6 for 7 from the line. As we mentioned, he was 2 for 3 coming in. Second free throw by Ryan Clare to make it 70 on the board for Kuemper, and he makes it. Kuemper reaches 70 mark with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Canny back in, 70-43 Kuemper. McLaren into Kennick Jewell. Jewell's logged a lot of minutes. Didn't start the ball game, but played the balance of it. Gets the screen from Gab McLaren. Runner up, and it is no good. Rebound, Gab McLaren. His putback is good. Gavin with 19. Way over his average of 14 a game. Knights in the front. Ball loose. Gavin McLaren has it. He'll go coast to coast. Layup up and good. 21 for Gavin McLaren. 70-47 Kuemper with a huge lead, but Atlantic with good effort here in this third period. 3:40 to go. Shown to Biter. Deep three by Biter. Missed everything. He aired it out of bounds. Atlantic's ball. Well, despite the commanding lead by Kuemper, Atlantic's given a great effort here.
Yeah, they're not giving up at all. I mean, they continue to work as a team. They continue to fight. Gavin inside, has just been super tough and really a nice touch.
Jewell step back three from the baseline. Good! Kennick Jewell with a triple. His second three. Coach Minahan says timeout here. 70-50. Knights by 20. Atlantic making a run here late. 3:19 to go here in this third quarter. Back right after these.
Get ready for a fresh start at Greg Young Atlantic. Our Greg Young Fresh Start program helps you hit the road with confidence, overcome credit challenges with personalized financing, and a wide selection of great vehicles. Visit us today to find your brand new Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram, or check out our huge pre-owned selection at GregYoungAtlantic.com and GregYoungCDJRAtlantic.com. And to apply. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Here at Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
Oak Point Wealth Management is making important changes to better serve you. Wealth Manager Aaron Friend is proud to announce that Oak Point Wealth has partnered with LPL Financial, providing comprehensive tools and resources to support your financial goals. Aaron remains committed to serving Southwest Iowa with personalized service, backed by LPL's dynamic technology and investment platform.
I'm excited to embrace independence and keep my focus on what matters most, my clients' best interests.
Visit www.oakpointwealth.com, 712-207-3521 to learn more about how Oak Point Wealth Management can help you pursue your financial goals.
And live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
3:17 left to go, third quarter. Here is a drive by Glenn. Layup good. Griffin Glenn with the bucket. 72-50, Kuemper up big with 3:05 to play. During the timeout, Coach Franken's young son, can't be more than 2 or 3 years old, he wanted to go in. He was on the floor. Gab McLaren with a muscle shot it in. 23 for McLaren for Atlantic. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot the N1.
I think he really wanted his grandma more than he wanted to go in. Now he was running down the bench to see his grandma.
Grandma Tina's on the at the bench there. And we're looking forward to that young man someday. Gavin's free throw is in flight and no good. Rebound, Dylan Schoen. And the Knights run to the front. Baseline, Glenn. Griffin Glenn drives, reverse, nope, he's going to kick out to Bading. Bading for three, missed. Rebound tip long and run down by Dylan Schoen. 2:37 to play, third quarter, out to Glenn for three. Good, Glenn hits the triple. Boy, he has 2 threes here in the second half. And just like that, Glenn with 14 points. 75-52 Kuemper. Kennick Jewell. Bounce pass, baseline, Petty out top to Gavin McLaren. He feels it, he'll fire it, no good. Rebound Dylan Schoen for Kuemper. Pass ahead to Canny. Baseline Bading, he'll drive in, kick right. Biter for three, he feels it, missed it. Put back Dylan Schoen, good.
And they've been under the hoop the whole time, rebounding-wise. Kemper's been there.
77-55, Knights with a lead, 1:56 to play third. Gavin McLaren inside. And he'll muscle one off the glass, no good. Rebound Biter for the Kuemper Knights. Pass ahead to Bading. Jack Bading against Hunter Nelson. Throws it across the paint, almost a steal by Jewell. Jewell tipped it out. Here comes Mualia in for Atlantic. And Petty comes out. 1:42 left third quarter, 77-52, Kuemper with a lead. And the basketball. Canny will throw it in for the baseline left side. Glenn, 2-point shot baseline, missed it. Rebound Claire, fouled. Claire will shoot 2. Boy, Claire's been enduring a lot of physicality inside. He may have some bruises.
I'm not sure who that one was actually on.
It's going to be 2 for Claire nonetheless. 77-52 Knights. Free throw Claire is good. Boy, Ryan Claire, who only had 3 free throws coming in. He was 2 for 3. And he has hit 8 straight. He's 8 for 9 for line. Second free throw is good. 9 of 10 from the line. He has 19 with 1:30 to go, third quarter, 79-52 Knights. Kenny Jewell, top of the circle for Atlantic. Guarded by Canny, gets a screen from Woodward and threw it away. Steal by Schoen. Numbers for Kuemper. Loops the pass to Bider. Nice job by Nelson with the steal. He jumped the passing route. Jewell in trouble, calls a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We're back right after these.
Their life building wealth.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAdee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAdee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAdee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
Just when you think he's Mr. Perfect, he wakes up and proves me wrong. You can't charge a junk battery. Look here, mister. Replace it. I called Atlantic Egg and Auto, gave them make and model, and they have a new battery waiting at the counter. Go now. Here's a Mr. Pibb and peanut M&Ms to tide you over so you don't have to make any stops. Atlantic and Audubon Egg and Auto, your only locally owned CarQuest retail stores. Your go-to for batteries, parts, and sometimes fixing relationship and his hunger problems.
With the lead of the Seed Pros scoreboard. Canny will walk it across for the Knights. Across the half-court line. Bounce pass high post to Claire. Claire will wing it right side to Glenn. Glenn drives in. Layup no. Schoen trying to get the board. Works the ball right wing. Now takes it inside the block. Throws it to Claire. Claire left baseline. Wings it to Schoen. Schoen beyond the arc, back out top. Bider goes to work. Claire, 10-foot J, left baseline, good. Claire, 2 more, and he has 21. 81-52, Kuemper on the Seed Pros scoreboard, 24 seconds left to play. Here in the ball game, Jewell with the ball with 18, 17, 16, 15 to go. Third quarter, Jewell on Canny. 12-11, lost the ball, and it's going to be a jump with 9 seconds on the clock. Knights ball. They'll inbounds from the near sideline. Bider will throw it in. We'll get another shot out away here as Canny brings it across. Jewell picks up Canny, top of the circle, 6 seconds to go in the third. Canny angles right, drives it forward, dish off at 3. Then fires at 1, no good. Rebound Schoen, and he didn't get away in time, and that's it. We're through 3. 81-52. Kuemper with the lead, back in 60.
At Seed Pros, our mission is to be your business partner every day of every season.
Pioneer Hybrid International was founded in Iowa back in 1926 and is still American today. Not many other seed providers can make that claim.
We partner with you to continually push the limits by combining elite seed genetics, local infield knowledge, along with customer service second to none.
We are with you from the word go. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinkla, Nick Knutson, or John Becker to partner with a team that puts your business needs first.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Kuemper.
Back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live stream.
Welcome back to Atlantic. We start the fourth quarter. Kuemper up 81-52. They led 26-17 after one, 49-29 at the break. 81-52 here. Jewell across the half-court line for Atlantic. Right baseline to Sawyer Terrell. High post to Gab McLaren. He'll take it to the rim. And the shot blocked by Leonard, but he's going to be called for a foul. Nash Leonard, the 6'6 freshman. Gab McLaren, okay, they're going to call it on the floor. Gavin with 23 points. That matches his number on his jersey. Kenny Jewell will throw it in for the Trojans. Lobs to Mualia. Out top Nelson, left side Gavin for three. No good. And the rebound tipped out by Kuemper. And the lineup now for the Knights is Ryan Sundrup, a 5'11 senior. So Nelson will throw it from the left side of the basket for the Trojans with 7:42 to go in the game. And to Jewell. Step back three from the right side off the mark. And rebound Leonard to kick out to the Knights, and a steal by Molia. Jordan Tryon is now in, and Molia runs right over a Kuemper Knight to Mason Nurl now in the game. Coach Menahan going to his bench here early fourth quarter. The throw in by Jordan Tryon, and Beatty will bring it across. 81-52 Kuemper. Knights back-to-back games. Beatty layup up and good. He had a free lane all the way
wide open there.
First two of the second half. Beatty with 13. 83-52 Knights on the Seed Pros scoreboard. 7:11 to play here in the game. Kenny Jewell brings it across the half-court line for the Trojans. High post, Gab McLaren. He'll lay it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Nurl. Pass ahead to Jack Beatty. Work high and right. Inside at Leonard. And a whistle has got a travel called on the Knights. They went right baseline to Sundrup. Got tied up. Gab McLaren comes out of the game and Woodward comes in. 83-52 Kuemper with the lead on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Jewell, top of the circle for Atlantic. Screen by Woodward, takes it left side. Sawyer Terrell for three. God! Terrell knocks it down. First three of the season for him. 83-55 Kuemper. And Woodward knocks the pass away from Atlantic. Mualia on the move. Pass ahead to Jewell. Layup no. Mualia follow. Yes!
Yeah, and that was a good touch by Jewell, kind of back behind himself, and Mualia able there to kind of recover it.
Tryon into Leonard. The Nash Leonard, the freshman, turns on Woodward. Now duck under layup, good. Nice move by the freshman Nash Leonard. Gets 2 points there. 85-57 in favor of the Knights of the Seed Pros scoreboard. Griffin Glenn will check in, the 6-foot sophomore for the Kuemper Knights. 6:07 to play. Big lead for Kuemper. Coach Menahan going deep into his bench. Across the timeline, Kenny Jewell. Skids to stop. Full away Jay from 14. Missed the shot. Nash Leonard with a rebound for Kuemper. Kick out. Pass ahead to Sundrup on the right wing. They'll kick it out top to Nurl. Nurl. Griffin Glenn. Fouled by Hunter Nelson. 5:47 to play. They'll inbounds the ball from the far sideline. Throwing the ball in for Kuemper will be Mason Nurl. To Sundrup, top of the circle. 5:40 to go. McLaren back in. High post to Nash Leonard. Spinning in the block. The freshman puts it up and in. Nash Leonard starting to feel some comfort out there. 87-57 Leonard, only a freshman. Ball kicked out. Jewell into Woodward. Layup blocked by Leonard and picked up by Tryon. He'll get it out to Nurl. Into Griffin. Layup good. Griffin Glenn with a bucket. 89-57. And Knights with the lead. 5:10 left. Jewell, front court, off the screen. Top of the circle three. Well short. Mualia with the rebound for Atlantic. Give and go to Kenny Jewell. Layup off the glass. No good. Rebound, Kuemper. Griffin Glenn with it high and right. He'll take it to the rim, and a whistle and travel called on Glenn. Turnover goes to Atlantic.
A jump ball.
They called a jump.
It looked like he went up and then took another couple steps, but
Carson Canny will check in. Arrow favors Kuemper. Petty will come in for Atlantic with 4:50 to play. 89-57. Sawyer Terrell will check out for the Trojans. Carson Canny will throw it in for Kuemper. Looking for a cutter. Try on. Right baseline. Picked up by Nelson back out top. Inside, Nurl trying to get into Nash Leonard. Mualia with the steal. Over to Gab McLaren. He loses the handle. Ball is loose. A scramble. Mualia to Leonard. He'll put it up and no good over Leonard. Gab McLaren. Pass ahead. Layup up and no good. Knights in the front court. A scramble and a foul called with 4:23 to go. Back and forth we go here in this final stanza. Canny will throw it in from the baseline, right side of the basket with 4:23 left. 89-57 to Kuemper. Canny, Sundrup. Get it out top. Canny with it on Kenny Jules spinning in the block. Lose the handle. Turnover Knights. Lenny gets the ball back. 89-57 to Kuemper with the lead. They led 26-17 after one quarter. 49-29 to break. 81-52 after three. Jewell driving. Kicks left baseline. Petty for two. Good. Grant Petty with the bucket. His first two of the game. 89-59 Kuemper. We got a foul called on Petty with just under 4 to play in the game. Nurl will throw it in along the sideline, about the top of the key, extended into Canny, top of the circle. Canny, the Trojan emblem, to the freshman Leonard. Nash Leonard back out top to Tryon. Tryon off the screen. Lose the handle, picked up by Jewell. Jewell on the move, Atlantic with numbers, and he'll take it to Gab McLaren, layup good. McLaren with 25. 89-61 to Kuemper, 3:35 to go. Trojans scored 61 on Saturday against Nottoway Valley. They matched their highest point total of the year, and Tryon's three is missed. Grant Petty rebound for Atlantic. And some subs will be coming in for the Trojans. Petty, Gab McLaren behind the arc. Skip pass to Kenny Jewell, left wing. Baseline to Petty. Petty down low. Gab McLaren in the block shot, no. And Leonard with the rebound. Nash Leonard, the freshman, takes it himself, loops it low to Canny. Left baseline, Tryon for three, no good. Petty rebound, under 3 to play. Out to Nelson, Hunter, Mualia, layup, good. And Mualia with 10 points for Atlantic. 89-63 Kuemper on the Seed Pros scoreboard. 2:45 to play. Canny right wing. Baseline wide open, Sunder for three, he got it. Third three for Kuemper, fourth three for Kuemper here in this fourth quarter, 92-63. Knights and the Trojans will empty their bench. Coach Franken will bring in Gage Gross. Flasic is in. Corbin Ritter is in. Devon Fields is in. Gross across the half-court line for Atlantic. Also, Connor Johnson in the game for the Trojans. 2:20 to play. Gross high and left. Guarded out top by Tragan Bider. Gross still dribbling. He's looking for someone to cut. Now a screen by Flasic. Gross takes it down low. Out top the field, stolen away. Tryon with the steal, coast to coast layup, no good, a foul called. No, blocked by Fields. Steal by Nash Leonard. He'll take it inside, ball loose again. Picked up by Johnson, out to Gage Gross with 1:48 to go. Kuemper up 92-63 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. And Gage Gross dribbles out top for Atlantic. Guarded top of the circle by Nurl, Mason Nurl. 17 the shot clock for the Trojans. And Gross almost has it stolen away. No one moving for Atlantic, and now Screen by Flazik. Gross over to Johnson. Gross, top of the circle. He'll fire a three. No good. Rebound Sundrup for Kuemper. They work the ball low. Leonard layup. Good. Nice. Leonard gets the layup. He has 6. 94-63. Kuemper with the lead. A minute to go here in this ball game. Gross top of the circle. Flazik will set up on the high post for Atlantic. Kuemper led 26-17, 49-29, 81-52 after 3 quarters. And they've put up 13 points in this 4th quarter. Atlantic has put up 11. Devon Fields driving, kicks out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Knights with 40 seconds left. Tragan Bider will throw it in. Tryon will bring it across for the Knights. 37-36 to go in the game. Tragan Tryon inside to Nash Leonard. The freshman will drive inside, turns, shoots over Flazik, no good. Rebound off to the Knights. They'll reset. Bider attacks the rim, kicks it left. Sundrup fires a three, no good. Flazik board for Atlantic, 16 seconds to play. Out to Gage Gross. And we're going to go final here with 10 seconds left, 94. Kuemper, 63 for Atlantic here in this basketball game. And that'll be it. Our post-game show coming up, brought to you by Cass Health. Neighbors are caring for neighbors.
To introduce Dr. Jill Polpeter. Dr. Polpeter is a board-certified family medicine physician who provides care for all ages.
I just want my patients to sit in my exam room and just feel comfortable telling me whatever they need to tell me. I really try to be your partner. I don't tell you what to do, but I will give my guidance and my advice, and then we can kind of decide the plan together.
To make an appointment with Dr. Polpeter, call Cass Health at 712-243-2850.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowatoday.com.
Well, this one in the books, and Kuemper goes to 5-0 on the season. They win 94-63 over Atlantic here at Hawkeye 10 conference play. If you take a look at the scoring, we'll check out the Trojans here. First of all, Gavin McLaren with 25 points here in the ball game. 10 for Shelton Walia. 2 each for Hudson McLaren and Grant Petty. Woodward had 6, and those came early. Kennick Jewell had 3 threes. He had 9, 11, 13 points for Kennick Jewell. Also scoring for Atlantic, Hunter Nelson. He had a pair for the Trojans. And Sawyer Terrell had a 3-ball for Atlantic. So again, it was Gavin McLaren with 25, Shelton Walia with 10, Kennick Jewell with 13 for the Trojans, 3 in double figures to lead Atlantic. We'll add up the Kuemper scoring right after this from our post-game sponsor, Cass Health.
To introduce
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
KS 95.7 is KSWI Atlantic, a proud part of Meredith Communications. KS 95.7.
Welcome back to Atlantic post-game show brought to you by Cass Health and Neighbors Caring for Neighbors, adding up the 94 points for the Kuemper Knights tonight. They are everything that is advertised. They're 5-0 now in the season. Dylan Schoen had a big night as we look at his scoring. Had 11 and 17. He had 18 points here. 21, though, for Ryan Clare to lead the charge here. Also, Nash Leonard had 6 points for Kuemper. So we look at the night scoring. Again, Ryan Clare with the 21. Griffin Glenn with 16. Most of those in the second half. He had 2 threes in the ball game. 18 from Dylan Schoen here tonight. So Glenn was 16. Carson Canny with 10. Tragan Bider with 7. Jack Beatty with 13. Ryan Clare with 21. Ryan Sundrup had a 3-ball in the second half off the bench. Dylan Schoen with 18 and 6 points for Nash Leonard as the Knights win 94-63. Cody Weaver. Glenwood. Kuemper is really good. They attack the rim. They not necessarily a really tough defensive team, but they're always attacking an offense. So pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, and they have a lot of players that can score. Not a lot of outside shots, throughout the whole game, but they were able to, if they drove in, it would pull Atlantic defenders that way, and then they would open up on the other side. And from a free throw line, they took advantage of the fouls that we had. Defensively, there was quite a bit of pressure on us coming down the court. They did a good job making us take our time, but on the other hand, they were down the court really quick.
Final score 94-63. Knights go to 5-0 in the season. Atlantic falls to 1-4. Trojans at Lewis Central on a Friday night, and we'll have that broadcast on 95.7 FM and live video stream on westerniowatoday.com. And as far as Kuemper, they're going to be their next game is Winnebago, the Long Lines Family Rec Center and Tyson Event Center. That'll be Winnebago on the 19th. Again, that's their next game, I guess, for the Knights here before the Christmas holiday. Again, the final 94-63. Girls game is Atlantic. They commanded that game all night long, and they won that one here this evening, 65-44 over the Kuemper Knights as well. And Atlantic girls look really good.
Yeah, they did. Really playing well as a team. Again, a lot of girls that are able to score defensively. They're really tough, always quick.
As we look at that Atlantic girls scoring as well, as we mentioned, winning that one big. And they never trailed in the game. And for the Trojans here, as we look at the girls scoring for Atlantic, 19 for McKenna Schrader to lead the way. Peyton Harder had 16. Lila Wiederstein had 8. Zoe Kirchhoff had 7. And Katrina Williams, Coach Vargas, spoke highly of her effort. She had 15 for Atlantic. And Elsa Tiefenthaler led Kuemper with 25 points, her average 17 coming into the game here this evening. Well, that'll do it for the broadcast. A big thanks to Cody Weaver for our live video stream here tonight. We'll be here on Thursday. We have wrestling. It's going to be fun. Lewis Central and Kuemper will be in town on Thursday night for that triangular with Atlantic, and we'll be on the air around 5:15. We'll bring you all 3 matches, Kuemper, Lewis Central. Then Atlantic will end up with Kuemper, and then they'll finish off the evening with Lewis Central. I believe that's what the order is going to be here coming up on Thursday, but we'll have the broadcast here on Thursday night, high school wrestling with Atlantic and the Kuemper Knights along with Lewis Central. It should be a good one here coming up on Thursday, and of course we'll be at Lewis Central on Friday night for high school basketball. Well, joining us now is Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken, and Coach, really a commanding win for Kuemper, but your team, and they just kept playing hard here tonight.
Yeah, we had some fight there towards the end. We didn't come out with the intensity and focus defensively that we needed tonight. When you have a team that has that kind of firepower offensively, you got to be locked in from the jump, and they were getting downhill on us without any resistance at all. Like, we didn't even force them to kick to shooters tonight. So that's on me. I got to have them ready to play on the defensive end, and we'll get back to work defensively tomorrow.
Yeah, McLaren attacked the rim well. They had 25 tonight.
Yeah, Gavin was aggressive tonight. When Gavin is downhill, finish at the rim first mindset, he's a handful to stop. I don't think there's many guys in the conference that can stop him. He scored it. He scored it at the rim, both off the dribble tonight and catching back to the basket. Yeah. So it was good to see. It was good to see that tonight. He hasn't been put in the position to have to finish with his back to the basket a lot this year, so I was really happy to see that. He got some good looks from 3-2. They just didn't go down, but he played well, and just like everybody else tonight, we need more defensively, especially rebounding out of him, and he knows that. But offensively, he was good tonight.
Kuemper, they're a running gun.
Yeah.
We talked about the pregame, and they certainly were as advertised as far as moving the ball.
Yeah, it's sideline break the whole game. Their point guard looks to catch it as far up the sideline as he possibly can, and they have a shooter already waiting in the corner. So when your outlet pass is halfway up the sideline, I mean, that pushes the pace. It's not that, and they're not pushing the pace with the dribble, it's with the pass, and obviously that's, the pass is a lot quicker than the dribble, but yeah, they're a handful. They've been torching teams from three all year, and we didn't even make them kick it to shooters tonight. So credit to them, they're a good team, but we can play better, and we will play better.
Lewis Central Friday night, so a quick turnaround here. Talk about the Titans.
Yeah, Lewis Central's brand, especially defensively, both offensively and defensively, they want to be physical, and they're going to get up and guard us, probably see some half-court trap type stuff, full court press a little bit, but they got some younger guys in their lineup just like we do, and it's going to be a battle down there. It's always physical, but that's the way we want to play, so we'll put the mouthpieces in and tip it up Friday night in Lewis Central.
You bet. Coach, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you Friday night.
Yep, thanks.
You bet. Dalton Franken, head coach of the Atlantic Trojans, here on the postgame show again. The Kuemper Knights win this one 94-63 over Atlantic. Again, we'll be back here on Thursday night for high school wrestling. And Kuemper comes to town along with Lewis Central, and we'll have all three matches here on 95.7 FM and also on our live video stream, westerniowatoday.com. Should be fun Thursday night. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, Thursday, and then traveling, like he said, to Lewis Central. I'm always in for a good battle, so it'll be, I'm looking forward to both of them.
Cody, thank you very much. That'll do it for this broadcast tonight. Again, the final on the boys' side, it was Kuemper winning 94-63, and the girls' contest, Atlantic comes up big, 65-44. Trojans have won 4 straight now. On the season, they go to 5-2. For Dalton Franken, I'm Tom Robinson along with Cody Weaver, and we'll be here Thursday evening on the air about 5:15 as we'll bring you high school wrestling Atlantic, Kuemper, and Lewis Central. Thanks for joining us. Have a great